Hello, hello. What day is the week? What day of the week is it, rather? It's, well, it'd be Wednesday, and we're nearly at the weekend yet again. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all keeping very, very well. You're welcome along to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. We're back in Alaska because it's great crack up here in the cold. In the very, very cold. But yeah, we have a plan for this evening, as I try not to deafen myself. We're on the ground over that neck of the woods in a place called Ted Stevens Anchorage Airport, which is a huge, huge airport. And we've started with multiplayer live, which could be a good or bad thing, I don't know. We'll figure it out shortly. Our plan, we're going to take off here from Anchorage. It's about an hour's flight over to Kodiak, that's Papa Alpha Delta Quebec. And from there we're going to take on, it's called Nanmalek, or Nanmalek, or as I like to call it, holy mother of all, that place. It's one of the landing challenges. And I said to myself the other day, I was here with my present lady wife, and she said, you need to do some of the more challenging airports, but the channel seems to like them. And I was like, yeah, no, it's grand. And she's like, no, you have to. So I said, right, okay. So I went to looking, and I found this place. So I don't know how it'll turn out, but I hope it works well, with my little sheet of paper here beside me. So yes, it is time to say hello to some people. You're all very good for joining in. Many thanks, Jim Oates, for the host. Really appreciate that, my dude. So we shall start off. Colonel Fork 85 is in the house, and with his usual about 5 minutes before the stream is about to start, he comes in and he scares the absolute bejaney out of me, and he says, and then Murphy, in his warmest winter coat, ventured to the airplane to begin a lengthy Alaskan flight to deliver Guinness to the remote outposts in the Northern Pacific. Colonel Fork, I see that you got your pedals. Jealous much? I reckon they're fantastic, dude. So I hope you're enjoying them so far. So we'll say hello to people. Sir Vass is here. He says first. Nice. 50HF has rambled in. Jan Morecamp is here. Dangerous Brian has rambled in as well. Good evening to you guys. Happy Wednesday. Scotland 737 Project is in the house. How y'all doing? Big Shot Moppy is now following. Well, many thanks, my dude. He's over here on Twitch. Who else? Brian Clark is here. Here he is with a sim all fixed, I hope. So do I. The internet already crashed 3 times during the warm-up lap. I wasn't impressed. But we'll see what happens. I tried that router box thingamajig, and well, I'm a Murphy, and Murphy's Law is I probably made it worse. But we'll fear not for the moment. Anyway, we'll say hello to more people. Lizzo Smith is here, as is Andrew Brown. Happy Wednesday, guys. Merlin Flyer has rambled in. Deep Future is here. The Burko Flyer. Lee Harverman. He says, how's it going? It's going well. It's going well. Put in the flight plan for this evening. So it's Pank or Panic. Papa Alpha November Charlie. That's where we're starting here in Anchorage. And then it's over to Papa Alpha Delta Quebec. So yes, Deep Future says, great news today with the new AMD cards. I know, right? They're going to be interesting. I wonder we'll be able to get our hands on one though, because, well, the last ones went kind of quick. But it is what it is. Major Butter's in the house along with Joe Blow Photo. Good evening, guys. Geekburn Lee is here. He's watching us over on Twitch. How are you? Jepson2001 says, Jepson 2001 has rambled in. Evening, Murph. Looking forward to this one. Any logs to contend with? There's, well, there might be. There actually might be. We'll have to keep our eye out for the logs, but we will. Who's this? Oliver Strin Alogo Minko says, Mbolo Murphy. Hope you're doing well. How are you keeping, Oliver? Hope you're keeping very well. Leuven Art is here, as is Wayland. Good evening to you both, guys. Samuel Weeks has rambled in. How are you? Happy Wednesday, my dude. Philly 5 Alive is here. He says, hello, I have a tasty beverage at the ready. You're going to need it. and maybe some cold wipes to wipe your brow every few minutes while we try and land this machine here. Jan Fjord has rambled in as well. It's going to be interesting. We can see fireflies if you look down at the map. I know the sun is kind of blocking them, but they are there. They most certainly are. Who else? Randy Hurst is here. Hey, Murph. And we may very well land on a runway. My dad helped to build in World War II. He was in Alaska with the Army engineers during the war. Very interesting, my dude. We may very well land, or we'll try to land. I think that's where the secret's going to be. Darren Holm is here as well, as is Bobby Bart 303. Happy Wednesday. Angela Howarth is here. She says, yo, I'm back. How's it going? Balut is here as well. He's watching over on Twitch. John E says, if I get a chance to fly with the new controls, I think it's going to be like the Princess Bride. Prepare to die. Angela Howard says, it's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday tomorrow, Angela. Bobby Bart says, what plane today? It's a secret. You'll never guess it. Mal Walsh is in the house. He says, good evening, old chap. Hope you're doing well. Very well, my friend. Happy Wednesday to you. Who else? J-Rod is here. Top of the evening to you, I think. Who else? Bart S999. It's me, Supreme WMD. Remember me? He says, I remember you. How are you keeping, my dude? Scottish boy. I don't think the Scots would like that very much. I'm Irish. We're all kind of the same, as in we're all equally as mad. In a good way. Master Gamer's rumbled in along with Hal Jor. He says, ooh, I've flown around here before. It's great scenery. Nice. Rodrigo Pajari is in the house. He says, hello, mate. How are you? Gulf Island Aviator has rambled in along with Lukester 911. Who else? Benny P has rambled in. Maj C888 is here along with JD. It's awesome. He goes, how long until you let other players join in on the stream? Well, we're pretty much good to go, as it were. Jan Morecambe says, good day, Murph. Good day, Jan. I hope you're keeping well, my dude. Peter Thomas is here. He says, been practicing on the last runway KEB. It's challenging. It's bananas and amazing, and it's going to be some messing. Big Ear 60 is here, top of the evening to you, as is Coley 205. John Ambler has rambled in along with Curse, who says, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Jake Lusty says, your face cam is on now. It's for the dramatic introduction and to scare everyone. It's getting close to Halloween. Phil Boardman is in. No, Phil Boardman is here. Boardman? I almost said Boardman. Hello, Phil Boardman. Ken Shaw is here as well. Top of the evening to you, my dude. Rudiger has rambled in. He says, good evening from the flight deck in Stuttgart. The drink is cold and the GPU is ready. Or is already hot. Oh dear. That's what we want, Rudiger. But good damn, my friend. Joe Roberts has rambled in. Jim Oates is here. And again, many thanks for the host, Jim. I hope you're keeping very well. Sticky Rice 82 has landed. He says, good morning. Good morning. How are you, Sticky Rice? Agent Ice 007 has rambled in. He says, got my whiskey ready. I approve. Absolutely approve. Technic Al rambles in. And he actually wrote rambles in. You know what I'm going to say. G Slayer, the RX is $500 less than the 3090. Ooh, interesting. Colonel Fork says, lots of Discord improvements to discuss. Well, fantastic. I'm glad you like them. It took me ages. I went off and got myself educated in the ways of the Discord. And I probably broke most of it, but we'll add it back in slowly but surely. So, yes. Who else is here? Dan is here. Good evening. Philly W. He says, happy Wednesday, Murph. Back once again. Awesome, dude. RQ is here. How's it going? Who else? App Kerman is here. He says, good afternoon from Alaska. Is it Juneau or Junay? I'll butcher any of the names. You rack them and stack them and I'll butcher them. In a good way. Bad Dog is here. He says, hiya, Murph, and good evening, ladies and Jelly Spoons. Hope you are well. He's a great dog. Really great dog. Hello, Bad Dog. That used to be an old poem, wasn't it? Labels and Jelly Spoons. I am here before you to stand behind you to tell you something I know nothing about. Last Thursday, the day after Friday, there's a meeting for women, but only men can go. Wear your best shoes if you haven't any, and if you want to come, please stay at home. The admission is free. You can pay at the door. I'll find you a seat so you can sit on the floor. I used to say that back in like elementary school or primary school, as they call it. I was a poet and I knew it. Tarvuti is here. Hiya, Murph, and stream. Ooh, Alaska, he says. I know, right? Good choice of plane, Murph. Good evening, says Peter Thomas. Scott Voigt has rambled in as well. Lucas Smith is here, as is Mando Rick. Howdy. Alison Johnson is here. She says, hey Murph, hey all. Hello Alison, top of the Wednesday to you. But yeah, it's going to be somewhat busy. Stuart Payne is here. Good evening. I've had enough of picture audits tonight, so it's flying time. Stuart, good to see you, my dude. Delighted that you're joining in with us. There's a lot of fireflies down there. Who else do we have? Azraf is here. He says, hi, I'm a big fan. Well, many thanks, my dude. Peter Carney is here, as is... who else? Paul. Back with you, Murph. Observing tonight and learning. Nice one, Paul. You're very welcome aboard. Joe Blow says, got my crash helmet and life jacket at the ready. Azraf says, please say hi, I'm a big fan. Hi again, Azraf, and good evening. Who did I read? Who got the, was it, someone got their computer up and running. Hang on, I need to find that, because that's important. Someone said I got my computer, and now this is the first time I'm flying with you. Let's see. Aha! It was Papa Joe B. Awesome, dude. Can't wait to see you. That's okay, Stuart. That's okay. So, yes, anyway, we're on the ground here. And can you guess the airplane yet? And if you're on the ground, don't tell anybody. Rogers RC has rambled in as well. So while we're letting people guess what we're flying, as Got Border Collies rambled in. He says, Got Border Collies... I assume it's a he, it could be a she. We'll just say Got Border Collies. You think I'd know by now. You've been here such a long time. But they say, good evening, Murph and the Flying Circus. It is indeed the Flying Circus, as Shadow 2K has rambled in. So, Anchorage, or Ted Stevens, was named after Ted Stevens, he was that guy. I don't know, was he like, not the mayor or the, what's the word I'm looking for? You know the word. Anyway, it was built in 1951 and was served by Alaska Airlines in the 1950s, mainly with DC-3s, and they also used the Boeing 377s. It was also a refueling stop for Canadian Pacific Airlines, one such aircraft being involved in the 1951 disappearance. So they lost the plane up here, literally lost it, it disappeared. It was a very busy airport prior to the 1990s, as I handled a lot of the Asian side traffic flying over that neck of the woods. And then, well, it's still quite a busy airport. It's a huge cargo hub. Both FedEx and UPS have a base of operations in here. So it's pretty cool. So that's where we're going to take off from with my sheet of paper. So what are the guesses? Lucas Smith says, COVID rules, but you are one of my favourite YouTubers. Well, thank you very much. BWAS says, hello from Rio, Brazil. Nice, dude. I reckon it's lovely and warm there, because it's freezing. Oh, I thought it was really funny. There was something on the wing. Did you see it? But yes, Azraf says, can you say hi again? It's not the poke your man and you'll talk kind of game, but we'll say hello again. Was it a 377? No. This is the Beechcraft Bonanza, or the Fonanza. No, it's not. It's a Bonanza. And it's really, really nice. And if you ever Google, Textron Aviation, Beechcraft, Bonanza, they do like, the real kind of smooth intro video, fly in the sky today. Them videos that you'd watch, if you won the lottery and you can actually buy one of these things. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Irish Aviator is in the house. Said, how are you, lad? How are you? Love this midterm. Wish I had the game so I can fly with you, but my PC can't handle it. It's pretty annoying, but I'm getting a new one. Well, nice, dude. Nice. But yes, this is our airplane of choice. So we have peoples here. The Flying Circus are queuing up behind me going, Murphy, will you come on out of that? We're here burning our fuel. I'm in a Cessna Caravan. Good luck getting that Baron into Nanwalek. I know, right? And I was even saying I was going to fly the Mooney. My plan was to fly the Mooney because I've better control on that. As in, I've speed brakes and I can pretty much land it decently. This thing... Well, this thing is going to be all sorts of madness. Many thanks, Audrey, for the subscription. You're very welcome along. So we're getting some power here. We turn on our battery and our alternators. We're going to scroll down here and turn on our nav and... No, we don't want strobes. Beacon lights. Yes, they're important. Get our panel lights turned on here as well. And we're going to go all the way down to here, if you guys can see it. Our little fuel gadget thingy. And turn on our fuel tank. That's the first part. So we're going to get our machine started up, and we're going to say hello to people. Montasar is in the house. Good evening. Who else? Who else? There's lots of people here. It's a busy night. I've no notification to say how many people are watching or listening or doing whatever. But let's just take it we're streaming to about 11 people. Did you see what I did there? Right, we better start this machine. So we're going to put our prop mixture all the way in. We have mags down here. And, and let me see now, fuel pump. Very cold, very quiet even. Dave Kent is here. He says, hello from Minneapolis. Good evening. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're keeping very well. So fuel pump can now go to off. We're going to say clear prop. And we have a start in our engine. Very kind of quiet and calm or something, isn't it? What's it like outside? Okay, we can fix this. If we turn off the headphones, that's a little bit better. Elliot Gonzalez is here. Top of the evening to you, my dude. Gulf Island Aviator says, I'm debating on whether to buy the Mooney. If you can afford it, buy it. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Philip Strong is here. Tompa W says, how are you? I'm good, thanks, my dude. How are you? Philip Strong says, what's up? A lot. Nassif says, bless you. Well, we're feeling the love tonight. So we want to get our avionics on. Avionics master switch. Go. Pitos, we're definitely going to need the heat on there. We do have other lights yonder this side. Instrument floodlights. Now, standby instruments. Yeah, turn them guys up a bit. And the sub-panel lighting, turn them up a smidgen as well. Cowl flaps, we're going to leave them closed because, well, it's cold. And we're not going to need them. So as our little machine here starts to warm up, we're going to say hello to some peoples. Okay, so we have many tiers, including my own, but we have tiers in this channel of aviation that we call Two Tone Murphy. So I just want to say hello and thanks, and well, these are all fantastic. To all the subscribers and followers, and to everyone in the chat, and you hit the little thumbs up button and the odd one hits the thumbs down button, but either way we've made some sort of a reaction, so that's a good thing. And I also want to say a huge and very grateful thanks to those who support the channel by way of, well, financial things. With the tiers, there are different tiers. So we have the flight crew, the co-pilots, and the pilots in command. So I'm going to acknowledge them gracefully by saying many thanks, and I really do appreciate it, guys. So for the flight crew, we'll say a big shout out to Red Dragon CYM, Nick Stratford, Ludas Regem, Major Butter, Simon Bevan, WB1990, Tarvuti, Hal Jor, Rudiger, Burned Bash, T-Man Gaming, Jack61, Papa Joe B, Dougal McTavish, Bartman7490, Ethan Short, and Andy Shaw. Thank you so very much, my dudes. I really do appreciate you. And cheers, and that's good squishy. Next up, we have the co-pilots, for which there's lots of you. There's lots of co-pilots, but I'm going to shout all you guys out as well, so bear with me, there's a list. But again, guys, I really do appreciate you. So we'll say hello and thank you to Jan Moorcamp, Chippy A, Mountain Biking Rules, Ryan D. Walker, Dangerous Brian, Rob Lewis, Scotland 737 Project, Maj C888, Andrew Brown, Sean Leo, Daza T. Arab, The Video Crusader, The Burko Flyer, Bad Dog, War Hamster, Avio Man, Pilot Peely, Samuel Dye, Patrick Cullen, Philip Breen, and Brian Spain. Thank you all so very much. These are absolutely legends. And I really do appreciate it, guys. Honestly, I do. Over then to the guys watching us on Twitch, and they subscribe. I know, right? There's even more of them. So we'll say a big hello to Brother Lowe, Glenna74, KG Moose, Ailerons Into Wind, Adam Jacob 995, Big Shot Muffy, Captain Bombasso, Neon Jedi, Cool Sax 98, Storm Talker, Ibuprofen 007, Wayne Prefontaine, Big Ears 60, Colonel Fork 85, Frugros 1, Samantha, Geek Brunlee, Andy Brown 7, Annalisa, and Mr. Chippy. You are all absolutely fantastic, and thanks very much. Wait till we have some sort of a get-together. It's going to be off the hook. And last but not least, we have the pilot in command tier. And you guys are absolutely awesome. And even if you're not a supporter of the channel, you don't have to be. It's not a requirement. So don't think you have to be. But these guys are just above, as in, these are mad and crazy. But I really am grateful, and you are very, very generous, guys. So the pilots in command will shout out to Ailerons Into Wind, who's also on Twitch, Sticky Rice 82, Dan, Alison Johnson, Scott Voigt, Mark O'Gorman, Jim Oates, Ed Reed, and Colonel Fork 85, who's also on Twitch. So I just want to say thank you all so very, very much, guys. I absolutely appreciate it. And well, it allows us to do what we do. B-Mint is raiding with a party of lots. Hello, everyone from B-Mint's stream. I hope you guys had a blast. If you're just joining us, we're on the ground here at Ted Stevens Anchorage. Then we're going to head down to a little place called Kodiak. And then we're going to try and do the Nanmalik Airport landing, which is basically designed by the devil. And we're going to try and land it there. So, Mint, I hope you had a great stream, and hello and welcome to everyone. So, with that said, let us zoom in, and we want to set up our transponder to VFR. That'll kind of do. We want PFD data showing us the wind. That looks good. We're going to reset our altimeters and our baro pressure. We want to go to altitude. We're going to go up to, come hither. We're going to go up to, actually we'll say 4,000 for the crack. Turn on our flight directors here as well. I'm doing very well, B-Mint. Very, very well indeed. Many thanks for the raid. So the first part, it's a long, easy flight. Kind of ease yourself into the madness that will soon befold us, because it's going to get crazy. But yes, and don't forget, if you are new here, which you might be, we have a Discord, and I've made some improvements to the Discord. It looks all nice and fancy, but there are many rooms, and we have different things you can do over there, like share your flight sim pictures and videos, and it's just a kind of a nice place to generally hang around and have the chat. So be sure to check that out, guys. So I think we're ready to go. You know, after me 117 verses, we're good to go. So the parking brake here is going to come off. We have our taxi lights on. And Waking Rules has rambled in. Trucking 47 is here. Brother Lowe says, did something happen to the Discord channel? I cannot access any of it. You have to go to the welcome screen and click on the shamrock. And it'll all be grand. Oh, there's someone there beside us. So that's what you have to do. Now, I flew this little plane a lot during the alpha, and then they changed it. So we'll see how we get on with this, shall we? Keith the Farrell is in the house. He goes, how are you, Murph? Since Microsoft released the same for everyone, Murphy, hands up to you for #1 live flight simmer. Ah, hands up to you for the #1 live flight simmer. That's why I didn't end up in radio. Could you imagine if I was reading the teleprompter or the news? And in the news today, this fella got lost by looking at that thing. It wouldn't work. I try my best now, but do you guys know something I don't? Because I'm going that way. Centurion is in the house. Happy Wednesday to you, my dude.
Hey, good morning.
Agent B7 is now following. Many thanks, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good one. Nikki YT is here, as it's 867053009. He says, the accent is phenomenal. It's like listening to Brendan Gleeson. Indeed. We can do many accents. Well, we can try. Dougal McTavish is here, as is Bruce Harris. How's it going, guys? Top of the evening to yous. Lee Harverman is here. I think Alaska is cold around this time of the year. Just a tad. Little bit. Set player to all and weather to preset. Aha, yeah, make sure you're on all players. Remember, if you want to join in for the multiplayer flight, you're more than welcome. We've just got started. 3 rules, please. The first one, don't use any custom liveries or skins for your aircraft. The second one, no custom aircraft from outside of the official marketplace unless you want to use the Aramaki 339. And last but not least, no airliners, please, because we're GA. Not strictly GA, but tonight we're GA. Can you feel the GA? Infinite Aviation 0305 is here. He says, hi from Copenhagen. Good evening. KG Moose says, to be fair, Murph, that was somewhat broken English you were attempting to read. You'd be a fine radio broadcaster. Well, thank you, KG Moose. I appreciate it. And now, to the weather. Bart S, he goes, hey, it's me, Supreme WMD. Do I remember you? I do remember you, and you're very welcome back. Jackie Door, Mine Doors here. What are we doing? I'm late. That's okay. Exility says, what mods do you use? So I just use the SoFly weather pack. SoFly, and it's nice. Now, our CDI, we want to go to our GPS. That's how we do that. Randy's here. Good evening. We always start out with that Great Murphy flying the first leg solo. Then everyone gets in to join the second leg. Details for flights can be found on Discord. Many thanks, Scott. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're starting out with everyone. Well, because I'm half mad. But it's okay. You'll get used to me. So yeah, as I said, this in the alpha was a bit more kind of... But I had a bit more panache about it. It was in a rush to get anywhere. But anyway, with that said and done, we're on the main runway. Zoom in here now, Murph. Turn on your landing lights. And if you're good, I'm good. And your man is definitely good. Right, are we ready to go? I think so. Power coming in. Energize. That'll move him off the screen, but that's okay. We won't hold it against him. Only half mad. Airspeed is alive. Keep it here in the center line. Oh, look at the shadows from the other fella. He's also in the Finanza. Oh, there's 80 knots. We can take off now. Gently pull back on the stick. So we have a positive rate of climb and it's indicated. Bring in our landing gear. Touch on our toe brakes. And we'll fly the runway heading as we continue to climb here. I do like the Bonanza. It's a nice, pretty little airplane. It's no Mooney, but it's nice. And it looks adorable. It looks adorable. What are you saying, Murph? It looks very nice. Looks adorable. That's got to be edited out. Murphy thinks the plane looks adorable. Isn't that just adorable? Anyway, watch the old RPMs that, we don't be that guy and break the engine. We'll get ourselves somewhat trimmed out, and we're going to jump down to our little autopilot. We're going to select heading mode, autopilot, VS, and we're going to climb this machine here at about 600 feet per minute as the speed continues to raise. It's a little bit bumpety, but we'll get used to it. Scott says, Mrs. Murphy made you do it, or made you say it. She did, Scott. If I didn't already say hello to Scott Voigt is in the house. Good evening. Or good afternoon to you in Texas, my dude. You're very welcome along. What's the beeping? Ah, it's our radios. For a moment there, I was getting a little bit worried. Now, what we're going to do, because there's lots of people, we're going to do a right-hand pattern. So we're going to turn right 90 degrees. Go over here now, you divil, you. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. About 320 degrees will be fine. And we can disappear me now. And we're going to put on some music, because that's what we like to do. Where's the button I look for? Let me see. I'll go for this one. And shall we have a look outside? If I press the right button. This one. Hello, fireflies. Don't they just look awesome? Ben McClure is in the house. Top of the evening to you, my dude. You're very welcome along. Eden Clow is here. Exility says, how do we join? So you select all players. Make sure you're on the North Europe server. Remember, no airliners, no custom skins or liveries, and no custom aircraft. And we should be good. Major Brother says, Murph, I got kicked out of the game. Reload and try again, Major Brother. We'll stay in the area for a little bit. So we're going to swing to the right-hand side once again. We'll head east. All the way east to 090. This is the Beechcraft Bonanza. Or as I like to call it, the Beechcraft Bonanza. William McCurdy is in the house. So guys, if you're new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday here on Twitch and indeed on YouTube, 8 o'clock Irish time. A big shout out again to B Mint for the raid this evening. Hope all you guys are keeping well. So who's that behind me, he says. Thank God my camera is off because that just would have absolutely scared the life out of me. But these are the Fireflies. A great bunch of lads all together. Ian Smith is here. Murphy will be in the doghouse again with his Mooney. We're in the beach bonanza. We continue our climb here. Some very tasty flying indeed. Dan Fjord has landed. He says, lads and lassies. And Murph. FTRL is in the house. He says, good evening. Good evening to you. So it is a pretty looking airplane. And I have to say, Asobo and Microsoft have done a phenomenal job modelling this thing. It looks stunning. A Soviet Potato is here. He says, hello, comrades. Yes. Welcome to the stream. Good evening, a Soviet Potato. Game of Drones is here. He's the king of the north. Yuri Jensen is here. Hey Murph, actually cancelled my Game Pass today, but did buy Microsoft Flight Sim just before doing so. Nice! Minigamer says, why small planes? Does a bug or some sort of an issue with the sim? Mainly because the amount of other people who fly with us. Airliners absolutely tank our frames and it leads to a crash in the sim. It's a bug, it's annoying. We hope to have airliners someday, or certainly with smaller groups. But that day is not today. Jackie Dorr says, sorry I keep asking, but is there still no console release? Not yet, my dude. Care85 says, Murph, have you ever done a video showing your game settings? I have. If you go back through on YouTube, it's called Two Tone Murphy's Law. And you can have a gawk in there. Naskia99 is here. Hello, beautiful shot. Many thanks. Where are you currently on the map? Let us open the map to show the peoples. So, this here is Anchorage Airport, also known as Ted Stevens. So we're just kind of hanging around, allowing everyone to get airborne. So with that said, there's going to be a right-hand turn coming up as we just hit 4,000 feet. So we're going to turn right 90 degrees, giving us a bearing of 180. As Marcellus Droniak has just subscribed. Many thanks to you, my dude. You're very welcome along, and happy Wednesday. So 180 goes into our little machine here. As Rhett Kelly has just subscribed as well. Many thanks, guys. Really appreciate it if I could get me like sentences out. But yeah, we're all here. Did Scott memorize it? This is the North server, yes. North Europe server, yes. Kieran Nile is here. Good to see you, my dude. Demetrius is here. Many thanks for the subscribe. And Pablo Gutierrez gets a notification up on top. And there he is. Hello all, you're all very, very welcome. So we're flying here in Alaska. We're going to head down to an airport called Kodiak. And then things will be getting crazy. As K Farrow 123 is now following. Many thanks. Things will get crazy once we get down to Nanmalik. It's the equivalent of trying to land... How do we say this now? It'd be the equivalent of trying to land an airplane on an ironing board. What Singh is in the house along with Steve35. Steve says, "G'day Murph, is it Friday yet?" I know, right? Imran Khan is here. Hello. Happy Wednesday. The power of the control button. Texas One Flyboy is here. He says howdy. I hope everyone is well. Can't fly as I'm on the clock working. Still enjoying the stream. Thanks, Murph. Well, Texas One Flyboy, you are most welcome. Hey, Vara said, where is the next stop? So we're heading down to Kodiak, which is Papa Alpha Delta Quebec. So we have a good group of people already flying with us. As we keep an eye here on our little map. So we're going to do another right-hand turn, 90 degrees. We're going to head due west, 270. Get in here, Murph. It's so fidgety. Okay, that'll do. Airman says, I'm new here. Cool. Biwa says, I can't find you guys. Make sure you have, in your multiplayer settings, make sure you have all players, turn your AI traffic off, and make sure you've selected the North Europe server. Nifty says, I tried to get Microsoft Flight Sim, but it stopped downloading at 3 gigs. Annoying, right? Oh, yeah. See what you can do. Keep at it, because I'm telling you, it's worth it once you have it in there. It's absolutely fantastic. So we'll try some lively music, shall we? Texas One Flyboy says, 200 watching, only 75 likes. Come on! Smash that like button. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, there is. There's lots watching. Hello. Craig McRae is in the house. He says, OMG, it looks amazing. I know, right? Christopher Chen is here. He said, Murph's got the best group flights on YouTube. I'll say that much. Well, many thanks. Now, you might look at the screen and say, sure, look it. Anyone can do that. It's really difficult, as in, like, formation flying in the sim. Very, very difficult. A little salute to the people in the chat. If you guys can do a wing wave, how about it, pilots? Can you do a wing wave for the people in the chat? They're thinking about it. Yeah, they're thinking about it. Rafael Riviera has subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. As is Craig McRae. Okay, just stop that. You guys are getting out of hand. Super pilots, really great, tremendous, know what they're doing all the time. So after a whole day, is your Australian accent any better, Murph? Says Jim Oates. Oh, g'day. Well, I was trying to speak in an Australian. No, it's not. I was trying so hard, it got so close. That's right. And Cringe Crew 101 ASMR has just subscribed. You're damned, huh? No, it's not. My Australian accent is really bad. And many thanks for the subscribe. I see it coming up there as Cringe Crew, along with Morpheus, has just subscribed. It's a busy night for the subscribes, my guys. But many, many thanks. So I reckon we're nearly all airborne. We'll do another lap of honour, and then we'll get on our merry, merry way. Game of Drones says, I learned in Irish that dirty tree is really 30 tree. I see what you did there, and I approve. And I shall go away, Siri. Wished. And I'll reply to you the best way I know with this. There's always one. Colonel Fork says, one of my closest friends was stationed in Kodiak on a cutter in the US Coast Guard. Nice, dude. Lloyd Owiti is here. He says, hey there, Murph, please come and fly in Kenya. I got my commercial license there. Nice. we'll definitely check out Kenya. Sticky Rice says, your Australian accent is really good. The only anything missing is your passport. G-Max says, to fly it in stream, we have a couple of rules. No custom liveries or skins. No airliners and no aircraft outside of the official marketplace. And the reason being, it'll break it. So once it's working okay, you can join us. All players on the North Europe server. Now we won't tell them what we're going to do. We're just going to do it and see if they can catch up. This is going to be funny. Ah, they're catching up fast. Ice Cold Coke is here. What's up? I joined. Many thanks, my dude. Morpheus says, which aircraft are you flying? Not available in the standard edition. This should be in the standard edition, yes. Causeway 0, that's a great name. Causeway number 4. Try to keep yours running tonight, eh, Murph? I know, right? That's a lot of mosquitoes in the trail. I like the term fireflies. I think it's awesome. Adam is here. He says, hello. I'm just a random guy. Indeed. Nothing like the randomness. Wilson Airport in Kenya, to be precise. Wilson. No, we won't do that. Or maybe we will. No, we won't. Wilson Airport in Kenya. We should check it out sometime. Cringe Crew says, can I be a 787? Not in this stream, but you can if you want, but not in this stream. If you wouldn't mind, because it'll have a huge and very negative effect on the other players, because our frame rates will drop. But I like the fact that you're asking, Cringe, but unfortunately the airliners will break it for everyone else. But maybe someday soon we can try airliners. Now, you'll admire the way they're flying so well now. Wait until you see the state of them in about 1 hour and 30 minutes when we try to get landed down at Nanmalik. Causeway is Woodgate Aviation, Northern Ireland's air ambulance operator in King Airs. I'm 04. Changed my gamer tag from Dave Cobain just to the platform. Nice one, dude. I thought it was like Causeway number 4, like to, you know, a salute to D-Day. But that's as interesting. KG Moose says, but Murph, a firefly is an insect in the beetle order Listen, I thought you were going to say Cleopatra there. I was like, what? Fireflies glow. You see them in the distance. But yes, it probably makes more sense what you've said. The two-tone flying circus looks fantastic, says Kieran Niall. Indeed it does. They're doing very nice. Nils Haller is here. Good evening. Behave yourself, Murphy. Okay, we're going to go over to our GPS mode now. We're going to click on Nav. As we bank to the right hand side, we're going to join this line here. Look at the views. Poor old Chris God wants to see a wing wave. Right, guys, literally one more wing wave. As a salute to all the viewers here on YouTube and on Twitch. Wait till we get level. And with that, 30 planes fall out the sky from the wing-waving madness. Who knew Alaska could be green? I know, right? We're at 4,000 feet. It's in Alaska, they just got better. What time are you flying until? Another bit. What are your GPU temps when flying? Asks Cessna Flyer. On the RTX 2080 Ti, around somewhere between 70 and 80. They get warm. So, ETA to our destination. Let us zoom in. 92 minutes. Right, we gotta change that. So we need maximum power. We'll try and fly this by the numbers as best we can. Tommy Week says, we already have 100 likes. That's a record. Don't act like you're not impressed. But seriously, thank you all so very, very much. Murph, those fireflies look like they've been enjoying some fermented fruits. Cessna Flyer says, thank you. Mine averages around 73 degrees. It does get warm. Chris Scott says, Murph, I hope they get Saint Martin scenery in the game. It's on the way. Would you believe there are 2 developers working on Princess Juliana? One name being Fly Tampa, and I can't remember the other guys. Exility says, where do I need to spawn? You can go for PANC, or anywhere along here. 1 AK4, AK01, AK05. You can pick any of these and you'll catch us up. Light says, I actually enjoy your witty comments. That's why I keep coming back to this channel. Are you insinuating perhaps there are those who don't enjoy my witty comments? Yes, and they're queuing up outside. All 17,000 of them. Anyway. We have very nice scenery soon. Ajay Sharma is here, saying, what is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator on board with the Two-Tone Murphy Flying Circus as we make our way from Anchorage down to Kodiak. And then we're going to ramble over to a mad place called Nanmalik. Boomer Sim Pilots in the house. Hiya Murph, joining late today. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm keeping very well, my dude. You're very welcome along. Happy Wednesday. Kane Lafford reports with breaking news. Only 201 days until the Eurovision. Game of Drone says, I'm in the Discord watching the Fireflies fly behind Murph. Nice, dude. Jam Fjord says, Nanmalik, time to embarrass myself again. But yeah, guys, you can join in, and there's also a chat. No doubt the guys are in the chat back over on Discord. Feel free to drop in and say hi. There's a good chance they're all talking about me right now. I can't hear them. But I imagine they're all like saying, that Murphy fella thinks he's some sort of a genius. Or words to that effect. This is some tidy flying. Okay, quick check on our situation. This is a thirsty machine. So we've got to change our fuel. But don't shut off the aircraft, Murphy. And he's okay. Colonel Fork says, we never talk about you during your stream, Murph. Never. So I thought this aircraft would have been a little bit faster. It's not. It's very slow. Try and squeeze every last drop of power out of it. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Hello. There's something on the way. You have to do the face expressions. Oh look, there's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. Check your mixture. Roger, roger. We need clearance, Clarence. What's your vectors, Victor? So my mixture setting is 50%. Prop is governed, but usually you don't really need to go near your mixture on these machines. But I will notice, if I go mixture full, the RPM drops. What else come up again? But my speed drops. Something fierce, look. So with the mixture back out again, the speed should start lifting. Bearing in mind that there is kind of a 11 knot side wind here, or cross wind as well. I saw them modeled it with the wrong amount of cylinders. I see what they did. They said to themselves when they were making it, we'll have a bit of crack here now with this bonanza. Wayland says, isn't 50% mix a little low for 4000? It depends on the air pressure. So technically kind of maybe, but again it all depends on the air pressure of where we're flying. T-Max says, what server? We are on the North Europe server, my dude. So if you guys are new here, again, I shall remind you, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 8 o'clock Irish time here on YouTube and on Twitch. If you guys do like this video, be sure to smash the thumbs up. You might even consider following and subscribing. Be sure to check us out over on Discord. We have it looking very fancy. Everything from our own flight school. We get a lot of information, which is many thanks to simulatedaviation.com. The guys are super happy and super helpful. They're super happy. What were you trying to say there, Murph? I trying to say helpful. They're happy as well, like, you know. They're good people. Should watch the EGT when adjusting the mixture, says below. Indeed, indeed. So, at the moment, we have our cylinder head temperature and we have fuel flow. Temps and pressures are in the green. Fuel quantity is, well, it's running down. 147 knots, we're not going to get much more out of this, I would think. Bruce Harris says, with the corrections to the engines and avionics, many crafts are working much better, indeed. No, I don't think EGT is on this aircraft. I could be wrong. Chances are I am wrong because, you know, it's me. No, I don't see him. Owl flaps are closed. Oh, the scenery's starting to get nice. Ben says, is your prop RPM higher than the throttle? No. How do I get my plane to follow the purple line, says Curse. Okay, depending on the aircraft you're flying. If you have a glass cockpit or the G1000, which is this set of avionics, 2 things. Your CDI, which is your course direction indicator, I think. Keep clicking that until it goes purple and it says either GPS or FMS. Lorena Lopez is in the house. What's poppin'? How are you? Zim is here. South Dakota greetings. Destination Kodiak. We're taking off from Anchorage. Going to head over to Kodiak, and from there we're going to try and land over at Nanwalik on runway 01, I think. Arsenal011 is in the house. He's watching us over on Twitch. Good evening to you, my dude. But yeah, like it's we're at kind of maximum cruise power that we can get. I'm sure now if we go a little bit higher, the Bonanza will be more comfortable. It's usually happy around 8,000 feet. Benny P says, at Anchorage Airport, I've seen a FedEx landed from Hong Kong, according to Flight Aware. That seems to be correct, but how reliable is live traffic in Flight Sim? It's very accurate. I timed it, in Ireland anyway, at Dublin Airport. There's about a 3-minute delay between the likes of, say, you know, Flight Radar or Flight Aware and the Sim. Arsenal011 says, hey, big fan. Many thanks, my dude. Nvidia GeForce 2060 Super is in the house. I can't wait to buy Flight Sim 2020 when it goes on sale at Steam. Don't forget, dude, you can also pick it up on the Game Pass from Microsoft. That works out at about €5 or $5 per month, and you can get it that way. At least then you'll know if it works or doesn't work. Kevin Byrne says, this sim keeps on making my jaw drop. I know, right? Chippy A, big fan. That's the propeller. I see what you did there. Chris Scott says, Murph, is this plane long range? Yeah, the Bonanza has good L. It's good to almost, I think it's 1,000 nautical miles, which is good. That's impressive. I'll be the best is here. Where are you guys? So we're flying in Alaska. We've taken off from Anchorage, Papa Alpha November Charlie, and we're on our way down to Kodiak, Papa Alpha Delta Quebec. We've got a good hour ahead of us. Once we get down to here, we're going to come back to here and land on a pretty much an ironing board. G Slayer says, yeah, 1,000 nautical miles. That's pretty good. Travis Harmon is in the house. Evening, Murph. Hope your evening is going well. Cheers to a great flight. Well, many thanks, Travis. Big Shot says, what time and weather do you have it set to? So it's like 10 something in the morning. So it's 11:13 local, and I'm using the SoFly weather preset, big and bold. And they are big and bold. Billy5 says, it's time for jokes. Go Gaming's in the house. What do you think of the new honeycomb throttle quadrant, says Ben McClure. I haven't got one yet, but it looks fantastic. And I really like the price. They look like they're good kit. I know a couple of the guys have the Alpha, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. So one should imagine the Bravo will be very good as well. Slayer says it can go 1,300 nautical miles with fuel management. And definitely not a Murphy on the controls. Background Gaming's in the house. Happy Wednesday to you, my dude. T-Mac says, I don't see you. Am I on the right server? So if you guys want to join in, listen closely. Lend me your ear. So, what's important? 3 rules. Rule number 1, no custom liveries or skins for your aircraft. Rule number 2, no custom aircraft from outside of the marketplace. And rule number 3, no airliners. Moving on. If you agree to them terms and conditions, make sure when you go onto your home screen, click on the live map, and then start your location from Anchorage or somewhere up that neck of the woods. PANC. Then, in your multiplayer, select all players. The next option down is AI, turn them off. And the weather, click it on preset. Then you got to click on your gamer tag up the top right hand corner. Make sure it says online. And where it says automatic, click the drop down, that's the server, and manually select North Europe. Once you do that, you should be good to go. Looks. I like the looks of the new honeycomb joystick and throttle coming out next year too. Yeah, I think they're coming out for console. Luxer says, if you fancy dropping to 130 knots, I might be able to catch up. I hope you're planning a fairly long stop, but we are. We're only barely crawling ahead of you. So, let me think. We will arrive about 18 minutes ahead of you. Tony says, so my MB339 is a no-go. No, Tony, that's okay. Jim Oates says, Murph, 125 likes already. Thanks, everyone. Well, thanks, everyone, indeed. You guys are fantastic and awesome. I really do appreciate all the support. You're a great bunch of lads. Who's this? Aslan 2612 is now following. Many thanks, Aslan. How can I protect you in this crazy world? Cringe Crew says, what's your TAS? 147 knots indicated, 152 over the ground. Our heading is 185 degrees, and current altitude is 4,000 feet indicated, and with barometric pressure of 29.92 inches of mercury. Randy says, I finally got the dang Bonanza in a stable flight, right behind the Cirrus. Lorena says, call me Dylan. Hello, Dylan. Warhamster says, that's a song I haven't heard in years. I know, right? Chris Scott says, Murph, I hope to get a Challenger 650 into Microsoft Flight Sim. Would you think so or no? Yeah, I think so. Next year is when you're going to see a load of aircraft coming in. Brody Borgstorm is here. Borgstrom is here. Sorry, Brody. Borg Storm. We are the Borg. But it's Borg Storm, not Storm. Keen Lefferdin, who states, my friend was doing a test on Alaska. He wanted to study, but he didn't know how. So then I said, I'll ask you the questions. Then you can answer them. Oh dear. I will give it to him. Cringe Crew says I'm in a Cessna Grand Caravan. Lol. That should be good. Look at this. Look at the nice... No, not that. This. Isn't that nice? Formation flying. Taxi for your man. So it turns out I'm a terrible electrician. My customers were shocked when they found out. Oh dear. It's all happening now. Ibuprofen's in the house. Hello, Kendra. So, Opti the best, if you want to know what's happening. To join, you got to go into your multiplayer settings. Now, depending on your account type, you may not have multiplayer enabled. Especially if you're under the age of 18 or 16, so you want to check it. Kevin Byrne in with the super chat. Blue skies to all. Well, many thanks, Kevin Byrne. Really appreciate that, my dude. Happy Wednesday to you. And indeed, blue skies. Okay, so Opti does have multiplayer. So go into your main menu, click on the map, select the airport PANC, Go into your flight conditions. Over on the left hand side it'll say multiplayer. Click that onto all players. In the next option down, that's your AI traffic or real world traffic. Turn them off. Catcha Kenya Kun Carol Tarnick has just subscribed. Many thanks. Kakacheka. It's an awesome name. You're very welcome. So that, you know, they're your multiplayer settings, and then the weather and time go to preset. On the right hand side, where your gamer tag is, click on that. Beneath your name or where your status, where it'll say online, it'll say automatic. Click where it says automatic and select North Europe or European North server. Once you click on that, hit go fly, you'll appear, and you should be good. David Dumford is in the house. He says, good evening, Murph, and a nice trail of fireflies. Indeed. Kane Lafford says, I slept like a log last night. I woke up in the fireplace. Do we give it? Do we not? Ben McClure says, I took part in the sun tanning Olympics. I only got the bronze. Oh dear. So the honeycomb yoke is available on Aerosoft from December. The Quadrant, however, are on pre-orders after the 31st. Won't receive theirs until February. These jokes are awful, says Lee. Jokes? I get jokes. Abraham Lincoln is in the house. T-Mac says, I'm in. Thanks for the help getting me in. You're very welcome, dude. Welcome to the Two-Tone Murphy Flying Circus. Chris Scott says, Murph, what type of aircraft are you guys in this flight, if anyone wants to know? This is the Beechcraft Bonanza, or as I like to call it, the Finanza. Many thanks, T-Mac, for the subscribe, my dude. Scotland 737, oh dear. T-Slayer says, try X-Plane Store, they have the honeycomb yolks as well, but I don't believe they ship outside of the United States. That ground is getting close. No, it's not, we're okay. And he's okay. Look at the scenery, it's nice, isn't it? There's a jet under us. Ah! We don't like the jets, unless of course it's someone in the Armaki. X Improper Aesthetics has just subscribed. Many thanks, my dude, and kudos for me not butchering that name. Or maybe I did. But yes, if there's a jet in the stream, guys, it's highly possible it is someone in the Armaki MB339. Or if it is a jet, well then, daka 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 daka. Billy5 says, my uncle used to say, the first rule of theatre is always to leave them wanting more. He was a lovely man, but a terrible anaesthetist. Rat Kelly says, I keep missing which weather preset you're using. I'm using the SoFly presets. It's on big and bold. McClure says the Army Air Corps Britain Normander is flying over Newtonards. They're cool looking. I think they're called the Defender 4000. KGM says, Murph, you can always turn off generic models momentarily to verify if it's a jet or not. I can, but the second I do it, KG, the whole thing just says, wah, wah, wah. Well, you know what it says. We'll be grand. We'll see what happens after a little while. Angela says, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to go to bed. Angela, happy birthday tomorrow. Kevin Byrne is in. Tony is in the MB339. That's okay, so. I'm good with jokes, you know, as they call me, Keane Lafford. I like that, Keane. That was a good one. Raymond says, now this has turned into a pun simulator. Ben says, I've sat in the exact one before because I'm in the RAF Air Cadets. Nice one, dude. Yeah, the I'm not sure if it's still there, but the Irish Air Corps operate a Defender 4000. That's the bit normal. It's the military variant of it, but they use it for the Irish police, the Garda Síochána, or as we like to call them, the Garda Síochána. But it's mainly used as kind of like a spotting aircraft. It's cool. Andy Brown says, there's an A320 behind you, it just passed me. Oh dear. Daka, 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 daka. If there's going to be a weapons mod made for Flight Sim, we're going to get it first. Seth Inman is here. He says, where are you guys? We're in Alaska. Taking off from Anchorage, going to head over to Kodiak. Captain Sitback says, good night Murph, going to leave you all soon to get some much needed shut-eye. Happy landings, and I'll watch the accidents tomorrow. You take care, my dude. Many thanks for joining us this evening. Dan Fjord says, pint of Guinness on a school night. I blame the stress of knowing there could be logs at the end of any of these runways. Indeed. NRG YouTube is here. I'm playing too. Nice. KG Moose says, Murph, when my wife calls me immature, I ask her to get out of my port. That's deadly. Jibbo Ireland's here. He says, what up Murph and all, just spawned. Kids took ages to go to bed. You're very welcome, Jibbo. Samuel Weeks says, I'm back from a nasty disconnection. I hate when that happens. Scott says, it's so nice when I'm the only kid in the house. Logs are just natural breaks, indeed. King Laffer says, Murph, your aircraft is quite bland. It looks plain. Really? Ah, yes, a funny man. Ah, Stewie, how are you? Ollie30 is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Exility says, are you using autopilot, Murph? Indeed I am. Oh dear. Philly says, they've discovered a mummy in Egypt covered in chocolate and nuts. Archaeologists have said it was the Pharaoh Rocher. Cliff Berry says, I should hop in and join you all. I just installed my 3080. Nice one, dude. Yeah. Jump on in for a flight, dude. Test that graphics card out. Ollie30 says, where do I get Microsoft Flight Sim? Available from the Microsoft website. Also the Windows or the Microsoft app. It's available on Game Pass. You can pick it up also from Steam. Peter Carney says, thinking of buying the MB339 as it looks like fun. If I join with it, what are my chances of making a landing on the ironing board? Slim to nothing. It's worth a shot though. I'm looking for all different sounds. I've changed the names or the titles of all the music. So I would say, for example, Amazing Sight 1, or Reflect, or Relax Sleepy 1, or Relax Sleepy 2. I went for the mood rather than the actual name of the song, and I've just realised it's really hard to get it right. Yuri Jansen, whereabouts are you right now? Murph might be able to take off and catch up. Cool, dude. We're right here. So if you want to pick a little airport, you can pick this one. Paho. Papa Alpha Hotel Oscar. Seth says, I can't find you guys on the map. You should be able to spawn near us. Make sure you're on the North Europe server, my dude. Tony says, I'll let you know, I have to go back to work, so I'm going to head on and try in the MB. The MB is a hoot. The MB is a hoot. Great fun, that plane. Ollie says, we have similar specs, I think. I have an Intel i9900 and a GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Yeah, we're pretty much the same. I have the RTX 2080 Ti. But they're grand, like, what the? Oh, it's a wing. There is something on the wing. Look for the green blob. 787 inbound. Oh dear. So remember, guys, if you would like to join us in the multiplayer, we have 3 rules. No custom liveries, no custom aircraft, and no airliners, please. There's a known bug when we're flying with this amount of people. It kind of breaks everything. Look at the state of the scenery, though. Did you get a count for this stream? Last stream was 57 flying, I think. I'm not sure. We'll put it into the chat. So, chat, if you're flying with us, press the number 2 and drop it into the chat, and we'll try and get a head count. Just to see what happens. There was a lot of 2s. Ollie, don't be that guy. This is hard to count. Okay, I might go quiet for a minute. I'm counting. 1, 2. I kid.
Hey, good morning.
Many thanks, Carlton Barrett, for the subscribe. You're very welcome aboard, dude. $56. 56 is what I counted. Holy moly. There's 56. John Ambler says, Murph, I've got an airliner by the side of me. CYRNIAL. He may not be flying with us. Ollie says, Flight Sim is way too expensive for me. It can be expensive with all the add-ons and stuff. Oh yeah, there is a someone. Now, then again, chances are that's the MB, I think. But I know what happened the last night. Things got terribly bad when an airliner showed up. Ian Smith is away. Sorry, I have to go. Thanks again. Night all. Tony says the MB is way ahead. Okay, so we have a dude. So, dude, if you're flying with us, if you can see us in the chat, if you wouldn't mind terribly. Bruce says it's a citation on my screen. Yeah, if you can kind of stay away from the jets and just stick with a propeller, you're very welcome to join us, just not with a jet. tried to frighten him with all my sound effects. Peter Farrell says, yes, Murph, you have 56 flying with you. Ollie30 says, £60 is a bit over my budget. Well, you can get it on the Game Pass, my dude. It's it's probably about £4 a month. And it gives you access to the sim, which is nice. It's a very peaceful and tranquil area until these guys show up. Scott says, can you use WAV files for your sounds? Yes, I can. Seth says, it's $11 US per month now. Ah, they put it up. Peter Carney says, $9.99. Yeah, it's not too bad. Irish Aviator says, you'd need Father Jack or Drill Sergeant sound effect to scare them off. I'm Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Scott has tons of them for sound effects. Nice. Billy5 says, from next month the Game Pass includes EA games. Interesting. That's kind of nice looking. Yuri says, I think I see the group. Incoming. Show me your war face. That's not a war face. I'm not going to spend too much money on the game because I'm getting the Oculus Quest 2 on Christmas. Nice. Stefan says, there's higher terrain after this, Murph. Maybe up to 6,000 or 7,000. Yeah. Kurt says, my stream is lagging a bit. Oh dear. Agent Ice says, I'm right behind you guys, just waiting for my 3080, so maybe 2021. Cool. Big Shot says, can you squeeze any more out at Murph? The TBMs are way too powerful. Oh, look, there's high terrain ahead. Whoop whoop. Terrain. We gotta go up. We'll go for 7. And we'll climb at a rate of 500 feet per minute to see what happens. And we'll try some of this music. Find the button, Murph. You'll upset the viewers. Who be that? Who is that? Just checked and he's in a citation. Ah, that's okay, so. The citation is okay. We're giving her all she's got, Captain. Didn't know how to go faster. Lean forward, everybody. Bad Dog is here. He goes, hey Murph, I bet you wish you could toggle nameplates. I know, right? Randy Kerr says, all these aircraft are killing my FPS. Randy, if you select 2 generic models, it will give you an FPS boost. Ben McClure says, I have to go, but I'll see you on Friday. Many thanks for stopping by, my dude. Warhamster. Mrs. Two-Tone absolutely adores your cat. We saw the picture on Discord. And Ailerons, I absolutely adore your dog. He's cool looking.
Hey, good morning.
Newman Imran has just subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. Look at the glacier. Ooh, well spotted, Jepson. Ludicrous speed. Miss my kitty, says Scott. Smokey is his name. Yeah, he's a cool looking cat. We have a cat, we call it Cat. And it answers to the name Cat. She doesn't say much, but she's a great listener. Dooms Official has subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. Happy Wednesday. Welsh Rugby's in the house. Hi, Two-Tone. I will join you soon. I'm trying to repo a plane from Kodiak. Happy days. Irish Aviator says, my dog is watching the stream. Does that count as 2 viewers? It does now. Many thanks to Kung Flu for the follow. I don't think Cat's answered to anything, no. Dazza T. Arab is in the house. Evening, Murph and all. Sorry I'm late. Been cleaning up all the dust and dirt from the kitchen refurb. You're welcome along. Aaron Ossenberg has subscribed as well. Many thanks, Aaron. You're welcome along, my dude. Hope you're keeping well this Wednesday. Ernie wants to join in. No problem, dude. Just make sure no custom liveries, no airliners, and no aircraft from outside of the main sim. Apart from that, hop on to all players on the North Europe server, and you're good to go. Boomer Sim Pilot says, Alaska scenery is beautiful. Great stream, Murph. Well, many thanks, my dude. Andy Brown says, we have a cat called Mouse. That's going to be confusing. Samuel Weeks says, this is an amazing channel. Many thanks, my dude. KR85 says, Murph, do you use FS Economy at all? Thoughts? Yeah, I've used FS Economy. It's not bad. It kind of gives you a reason to fly. You can set up your own little company and go flying around. Cat's answer to the sound of treats being opened, indeed. 2 pilots are discussing pilots. One asks, when did you become a pilot? The other responds, to overcome my fears. The other queries, which one? Heights? To which the other one replies, no, dying alone. Oh dear. Alison Johnson says, my cat is called Lana and she's 21. Make sure you get a picture on Discord. She's like the high senior cat. Rodrigo says, hello from Buenos Aires. Good evening, my dude. On air is the same as FS Economy. Yeah, it kind of is. Philly says you have to do the Himalayas someday, or as I like to call them, the Himalayas. I was actually flying over there yesterday, checking it out. It's not bad. We'll have to wait and see. Natalie Stevens says, hello, I'm new. Congratulations and welcome aboard. Many thanks for joining us this evening. Bit of diddly. I've called this song Diddly. Seth says, no, I was saying it's better than FS Economy. Gotcha. On air is much more refined. I think so. Cole has just joined as a co-pilot. You're very welcome aboard, my dude. Many thanks for that. Appreciate the support. Cheers, my dude. Cole says, hello. How do I get into Discord? I'll put a link. I'm right here. Click on the link. It'll bring you to the welcome page. Just read through the rules. There's only a few of them. And then hit the shamrock and you should be there. Valstrom is in the house. Valstum, rather, is in the house. Good evening, folks. I see there's plenty of ice for the in-flight beverages. I know, right? Speaking of which, Murph, you've been looking at this side for ages. Ah, yes. We're doing okay. We're at 7,000. The flying circus in full swing. Natalie says, can you please fly an Airbus A380? They're not modelled in the sim yet. Papa Joe B says, time to switch, thanks Murph. No problem, Papa Joe B, my dude. Boomer Sim Pilot says, that's a good looking plane you got there, Murph. But it's no Mooney. Natalie says, can you fly the Boeing 777? Again, not in the sim. So they have a 747, a 787, and an A320. Valentinus is now following. Many thanks, and you're very welcome along, my dude. Now, where was the one I was looking for? No. No. Where's the... I thought that was the diddly one. Anyway, that's not important. What else do we have? We've other musics. You Jive Turkey 1800 has subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. Hope you're keeping well. Shuffle Shoes John has landed. He says, how are you, Murph? Very good, John. Welcome aboard, dude. Happy Wednesday. Apparently says, do a 747. Not just yet. There's an issue with airliners and the sheer number of other players we fly with. It tanks our frames. And we're starting at the beginning. As your man does a barrel roll, there's always one. You Jive Turkey. Did you just call me a Jive Turkey? Huh? Am I reading this wrong? Only 201 days to Eurovision, says, need I say any more? Joseph Gambino's in the house. He says, hiya Murph. Greetings from New York City. How are you, Joseph? Happy Wednesday, my dude. Cole says, I can't see multiplayer in Discord. Does it take a bit to update my status? It shouldn't do, Cole. You should be kind of... Make sure your YouTube is linked to your Discord. Ah, I see what he's doing there. Natalie, I'm doing Train Sim Class 390. Nice. Nick Strafford's in the house. Says, hey, Murph from Seattle. How does one select a server in FS 2020 to join the flight? Okay, Nick, top right hand corner in the menu screen, you'll see your gamer tag or your avatar. Click on that. And then beneath it, it'll say online status, and beneath that, it'll say server, and it'll either be on automatically, click where it says automatically, scroll down to North Europe, and you should be good. Joe Blow Photo says, chocolate hobnobs all around. Munchies. Cole says, shamrock issues. No, it shouldn't be. It should be fairly instant. Ah, you figured it out. Good stuff. Someone put like a 4-leaf clover beside the shamrock. I can't delete it. It's like super annoying. Is it like agree or disagree? Oh. Alison says, photo of Lana Cat on Discord. Nice. So, Joseph, we've taken off from Ted Stevens Anchorage. We're heading down to Kodiak here in Alaska. And then we're going to try and put it down at Nanmalik Airport just for the sheer crack of it. The king of dunkers, the old hobnobs. I do like the Figaro, or I think they call them Fig Newtons in America. They're great for dipping in tea. G Slayer says, getting some great screen shots. Nice choice. I know, right? It's absolutely fantastic. Speaking of which, screenshot, Murph. Curse says, what height? Currently at 7,000 feet. It's bumpy up here. Very bumpy. Huh. There's an ortho line. Interesting. Let's go to this angle, shall we? PKKP is here. I wasn't invited. You're still very welcome, my dude. Paul says, Murph, I bet you like the DA40 if you haven't flown it. Yeah, no, the DA40 is nice. I like that. Big Shot says, are we landing at Kodiak? Yes. Kit Kat finger, bite each end off, insert into T, and suck. Do you know what you can try, Causeway? They're called, are they Tim Tams? Who called you a jive turkey? No, there was a dude who came in and says, you're a jive turkey. I don't know. It went over my head at a rate of knots that I just couldn't look behind. E-Core is in the house.
Hey, good morning.
Many thanks, Steve, for the follow. Happy Wednesday to you, dude. Ecor says AMD announced some interesting cards today, competitive with the RTX, to be released in November. Indeed. Tim Tams are Australian. Aha. X Improper Aesthetic says, opinion on the Cessna 152. It's good. Natalie Stevens says, bye-bye. Take care, Natalie. Many thanks for joining us. Yeah, the 152 is nice. I'm starting to like it a little bit more. Tim Tams are like a tastier penguin, says Chippy. They are. They're amazing.
Hey, good morning.
M. Weber 777 has just subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. You're very, very welcome along. Chose North server. I'm in the area, but I don't see you guys, says Ernie. Are you on all players, my dude? Make sure you're on all players. It's a quote from the movie Semi-Pro. Ah, you jibed. Ah, see? Well, you're very welcome along, dude. And I appreciate you trying to keep this the super family-friendly site that it is. Peter Thomas says, I'm 17 minutes out. I will circle to the airport and wait for you guys to catch me up. Jake Lussey's in the house. Happy Wednesday, dude. Causeway, oh yeah, Tim Tams all the way, man. So, friends of mine, they were living in New Zealand, and I have other friends living in Australia. And when I was in New Zealand, they, you know, Murph, you got to try all our candies. And I did. And I was like, right, that's it, sold. So, they're back living in Ireland at the moment, and they brought a whole lot of stuff with them. And we found a website where you can buy all these stuff, as in Tim Tams and other kind of Australian, New Zealand foods. They're very expensive, but they're very nice. Dougal is enjoying himself. Ears, Dougal, the dog's ears. The cat's pyjamas. There's a website you can buy the food from Australia and New Zealand. It's called Sansa UK. Ah, there you are now. Scott says, I haven't had them and hadn't heard of them until started watching a tech channel, and they go nuts over Tim Tams. I do like the Tim Tams. Have you all seen the Dublin city scenery? Asked Kieran Isle. Is that? Yeah, I think he's like half of it done. You know, kind of from past O'Connell Bridge downwards. Not bad. Joseph Gambino says, I will be joining your multiplayer sometime next week. Waiting for my Dell monitor. Nice, dude. Looking forward to having you fly with us. How long till arrival? Good question. 34 minutes. Fuel check. CDN Taz. Many thanks. Now, Murph. You want to go back the way? Aha! Only for CDN Taz, we would have been down in the, well, down there somewhere. You can get spiders on a website. Dan Fjord says, okay, here's a question for all. Who has heard of treacle toffee, aka bonfire toffee? Ooh. It already sounds nice. Kane Lafford says, Murph, I'm getting Microsoft flights in for Christmas. Where would you recommend to check out first? Go up to Donegal. It's super up there. My teeth have never forgiven me, says Chippy. Is that like treacle toffee? That's just like the really hard toffee, isn't it? Butterscotch flavoured Tim Tams. Niz says, should I fly the 777 or 737 and explain? Depending on how far you want to fly, I suppose. 777 will get you a long haul. Erock FX is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Alan says it's pouring rain here in Alabama. It's very cold in Tipperary. It's like plus 4 degrees Celsius out there. My mom used to make treacle toffee. It would break your teeth, says Philly5 Alive. Wayland says, have you any plans of doing flights in France or Germany? Yeah, we were there already, Wayland. Be sure to check back on some of our videos. We took off one evening from Berlin. We went over to Hamburg and then over to Bremen. We've also flown in France, down the south quite a bit. Sam Ham says, this real or simulation? I cannot tell. Cosby says, I came here to fly, but now I'm starved. I'm away for some chocolate. Tunox, says Joe Blow. Plain chocolate. Oh, they're nice as well. Irish Aviator says, hoping to get a new PC and flight sim around Christmas. Not sure what specs to get. That is the mother of all questions. Chippy says, well, not to mention Courchevel, indeed. Old Jamaica dark rum chocolates. They just started making it again. Nice. Ernie says, success! I'm here. Congratulations, my dude. The new 3070 has a lot of hype around it. If I can get a hold of one, that would be great. Yeah, that sounds like a good card, dude. Alan says, do you have another convoy behind you? Oh, yeah. Hey, you guys. We have a lot of people behind us. We have 56 pilots with us this evening. I want to go from Paris to London. 737 is probably the best. Randy Hurst says 90 degrees and clear in Tampa. I'm not jealous at all. You enjoy that beautiful weather, my dude. Ryder RX Game says hello, bro. Hello, my dude. Happy Wednesday to you. Irish Aviator says go with the 777 because it looks better. Bigger is better. Well, it's okay. Peter Thomas says, well, 11 minutes out flying over lots of hidden beaches and coves look awesome. Cool. Dangerous Brian says we have 170 likes. Nice. Do we have kind of... Oh, mind the button there, Murph. Do we have kind of music here? What do you know we have? We'll play a little song for Jim. I think it's this one. Scott is nibbling on some dark chocolate sea salt caramels. Glad you like it, Jim. We're feeling the... Well, we're feeling the Scots. Gosh, the Scottish accent. We're flying here up near Alaska. Ollie Shotter is in the house. Happy Wednesday, dude. Spooky Jim is here. Where are you flying over? So, Spooky Jim, we've taken off from Ted Stevens Anchorage on our way down to Kodiak, and then I'm going to try the Terrasum landing at Namalik. Randy says, what mixture are you at, Murph? Should be at 50? 51% on the mixture, 75 on the RPM, and 100 or rental power on our throttle. Does auto mixture work? Saida, it should do. Really great. Tremendous. Wonderful. You can't do a Scottish Trump. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There was some nice music. To try that accent, you have to really try it. I'll try it late at night. No, I can't. I can try it. I tried to do Obama. I made a mess of it. Oh, you gotta... No, I can't do it. I tried. It didn't work. Oh, reminiscent song. Do you remember this? Or it was only a few days ago we embarked on a 13-hour stream that we flew on Route 66. If you guys are new here, don't forget, smash that likes button. If you're watching us on Twitch, be sure to follow. And if you're here on YouTube, be sure to check out the subscribe button. I'm also going to put a link to our Discord channel. It looks very fancy now. Get Connor Moore on here for the impressions. Indeed. Poor Louisiana can't catch a break. 3 hurricanes in 2 months. Ooh. Randy says, so am I, but I can't get this thing above 138. Van Ambler says, how about some diddly idle, diddly idle, diddly diddly? And giggity! Yeah, we'll try some diddly idle music. Haggis filled with Tim Tams. Really? As the notification sounds go off. Now, where were we? We were over here. Oh yeah, what were we doing? We're going to look this way. Ooh. So we are 25 minutes from our destination. Drew says, shout out to all the Beechcraft Baron boys flying today. Indeed. They're looking mighty. Deep fried fig rolls. That could be a thing. Servat says, I won't crash into you, I swear. Well, I reckon Chief O'Brien will sort us out. Energize. Billy says, with this many here, it's going to have to be a disciplined landing at Keb. Who are you telling? You know, landing at an airport is hard, but really try in space. Yourselves for the landings. Murph, it rhymes with Mooney. Me, Boeing? I wonder if there's a market for the Sim channel. I wonder if there is a market for the Sim channel. What do you mean, dude? Scott says, if you like deep fried stuff, every year at the State Fair in Texas, they deep fry everything and have contests over it. That sounds interesting. Cable TV. Is there a market for the same channel cable TV? I don't know, dude. Penny P says, it will be something that your sim crashes as soon as you crash into another airplane. Randy says, I'm probably going to break this thing landing. Have the medics ready. Oh, the medics will be there. Messiah says, how come I appear as a TBM when I find a caravan? I have generic models turned on. Because it's okay on... Oh look, you can't get out the window in this one. On some of your planes it's probably fine, but for me, my frames absolutely die a death. And it leads to a sim crash. That's all. Look at the amount of them. If there's someone out on the home screen, if you get like a screenshot of how many people are actually with us, that would be kind of awesome. In your opinion, which did you like? The 7.3 or the 777? I like this. I like them both. 737 is great for your short hops. Your 777 is great for the long haul stuff. So, they're kind of the best tools to apply. The big question is, and I'll ask this to the entire chat, reply with one word. Airbus or Boeing? Philip Breen's in the house. Hey, Murph late tonight, but I'm here and in the Discord with the folks. I hope you're well. Hello, Philip Breen. Top of the evening to you, my dude. Great to see you guys on Discord. I hope there's a good group of you in there. Do you like the changes I made? Mainly for the aesthetics, of course. Uh-oh, we're flying into weather. Current altitude is 7,000 feet. We are 20 minutes out for the first landing for this evening. I have to say, I think Airbus is edging it. KG Moose says, Murph, I'm flying an airliner with a custom livery. Why am I appearing as a bonanza? It's the bonanza. Alison says, loads of nattering going on Discord. Nice. Alison likes to tidy up. Philip Breen says, yeah, looking good. Lots of chat, etc. And Discord is packed with information. Cool. Here's a challenge for you in the Discord chat, on the voice chat. And anyone who's watching us here on YouTube or Discord, no you're not, on YouTube or Twitch, be sure to ramble over to Discord and you can go into the chat and well, you listen to all the peoples. But a challenge to those in the live chat over on Discord. Someone has to try do accents. Preferably not the ones I make a mess of. Good ones. Get to the chopper! Or along the lines of that. Runway 8 for the lols. I bet you there's like a total silence now in the chat on Discord. They're just like sitting there listening going, this is awkward. Sticky rice. Trick question, Murphy. Okay. Jim Mode says, good night all. Need to call it a night. Cheers, one and all. Jim, you take care out there. Many thanks for joining us as always, and we'll see you soon. Philip says there's 14 in the chat. Nice. Mouse2222, good evening, young chap. Hope you are well. Very well, my dude. Happy Wednesday to you. Thanks for joining us. Fanfior says, wasn't there one particular point in the 13-hour stream where Murph just did accent after accent for about 10 minutes? I don't know. Did I? That was probably during the late stage of the stream where I was getting tired. Sticky Ray says, any aircraft that gets me off this ground. Drone Spatial is here. He says, hello. How's everyone doing? Good. How are you? Did you say runway 8, Murph? We'll go for runway 8, yes. Salman is here. He says, good morning from Dubai. Good morning, my dude. Happy Thursday to you. You're very welcome aboard. So we can lower some altitude down to 5,000, I believe. We'll go to VS mode and we'll go down 800 feet per minute. That'll get our speed right up. Alison says runway 26. Godden says not sure 8 is a good choice. Okay, runway 26. Is that with the wind? Airbus for me, but to be honest, both being the queen in the sky, the Airbus has to be the king, but Boeing is more popular. I like the Boeings. This is called Flight Simulator, not Land Simulator. Flight Pack is here. Hey Murph, are you on your way to PADQ or have you left? Yes, we're on our way. We're about 15 minutes out. So we're going to use the first airport as the warm-up. The dress rehearsal, if you will. Because the runway here isn't too bad. The other runway is absolutely bananas. Cheese is here. He says, hi everyone, I like cheese. Hello, Cheese. So we're going to use this airport to try and test our skills. Keep your distance as best you can. If there's someone on final, don't land on top of them. Just break away, do a pattern, and then come back in again. That's going to be important, because you just won't get down on the other runway when we get down there. It'll be awful. I always ascend early or late. What do I do? If you have charts, it'll give you an indication of what the approach altitudes are going to be. Failing that, make sure you have an understanding of the terrain. It'll always make for some good video. Tony says, what runway at Namalek? 19 isn't bad. 1 is interesting. I think it's 1. We're coming in over the mountain, not the village. Plane's doing a dance, look. I enjoy flying. I really like flying. Tony says, yeah, I didn't try that one in the MB339. Not a chance. Piat is in the house. Hi peeps, a bit late, but here I am. And there you are. You'll be landing at Keb, says Nick. We will be. Energize. The final frontier. Big Shot says, what runway at Kodiak? We're going to go for runway 26. Cat says, just installed the new SSD. Had to reinstall Microsoft Flight Sim as well. It's like having a new computer. Nice, dude. Giggle Nebunu is here. Hello. Happy Wednesday to you, dude. Many thanks for stopping by. It's over 10 minutes out. Doesn't that look nice with the TBM? Red Dragon's in the house. I'm not flying tonight, but I'm watching you all. Safe landings. Many thanks, my dude. I can imagine Liz. Yeah. I can imagine. What weather settings are you using? I'm using the Soulfly weather presets. Well, that looks kind of nice. Did you say a screenshot? Own 593 is in the house. Happy Wednesday, dude. You're very welcome along. You join us here in Alaska with the Fireflies on our way from Ted Stevens, as Baz Tack has just subscribed. Many thanks, Baz. We took off from Ted Stevens in Anchorage and we're heading our way down to Kodiak. And then from Kodiak we're going to head back up to Nanwalik. A serious looking airport. It's going to be like landing on an ironing board. It's going to be off the hook. So quick check on our map. 9 minutes out. Or 5,000 feet indicated. Should be interesting. Irish Aviator says, what if I want to be a dragonfly? Well, Irish Aviator, because it's you, you can be a dragonfly. Boston says, always a hoot with face cam for the dramatic effect. Cue the cringiness. Philly says, picking up a lot of ice here. Oh dear. Ken Afford says, Murph, did you play Fall Guys? I have a little bit, yes. That's okay, Irish Aviator. That's what you mean to us. You can be called a dragonfly. Benjamin is here. Are you in multiplayer? Yes, we are. Taz says, I can't see out the windows due to ice. Kitchen Moose says, Fireflies. Do you realise that these insects are actually beetles? Natalie Stevens is back. Niz says, if you want to be a dragonfly, get an F4. I don't really know fighter jets that much. I see. Oh, our fuel.
Hey, good money.
Well, we're okay. Many thanks for the subscribe, Benjamin. You're very welcome along. Bruce says, I had to turn off live weather due to icing and cloud cover. Put it onto scattered clouds. Yeah. It's kind of the safest thing to do. Benjamin says, can I join you? You can. 3 rules, my dude. No custom liveries, no airliners, and no aircraft from outside of the official marketplace. Jump on to the North Europe server. We're just approaching PADQ. So Kodiak, it's a public and military airport. It's on the site of a former naval air station that was built in 1941. It says your fuel is not needed, you can glide in. I'll take your word for it. We have 19 or 26. Two 6 is going to be our choice. 19 isn't bad either. We'll go with 26. Papa Joe B says, don't forget there's a fuel tanker at the top of your screen. Save lots of aircraft. Indeed there is. We should make him what we have. He says, did you fly over HAARP? Where's that? He says, going to give X-Plane another chance, or did you just abandon that? No, I said he was X-Plane. The only thing with X-Plane, we can't do this and have all you guys flying. Cam says, well that was fun. I accidentally shut off my fuel with careless mouse wheel scrolling. Billy says, wasn't paying attention and ran out of fuel in my left tank. Oh dear. There'll be a good group of us here tonight. So, less than 5 minutes out, danger close. We're going to drop 1,000 feet. $500 feet on our descent here. JD, run out of fuel. Oh dear. We're going to go to heading mode now. As we spin to the left hand side of the airport. So the usual antics will apply. I'll try and get landed first. There's the airport. And once I get down, we'll turn the camera on and have a look at you guys. JD, Coast Guard on the way, says Joseph Gambino. G Slayer says, flew X-Plane in VR just to remember how awesome it is. Yeah, it is pretty good. Pretty good, alright. KG Moose says, Murph and a swarm of beetles arrival is imminent. Hide the women and children. Benjamin says, question, what airport are you landing at? Also, are you in the Europe server? We're in the North Europe server. The airport we're landing at is called Kodiak. PADG. That's Papa Alpha Delta Quebec. JD says, that was fun, Murph. Catch you in the next stream. Many thanks, my dude. Glad you enjoyed it. And for sure, we'll see you on the next one. Right, altitude down to 2,000. Continue our vertical speed descent. Come here, you devil. But the runway is just down here. The scenery is pretty decent over here, guys, isn't it? It just is. Doc Door says they're giving me runway 11. Go with your gut feeling, my dude. It says, I hate flying at mountain clouds, start at 1,000 feet, like it's not even clouds, it's white. Spooky Jim says, how do I join your server? 3 rules, Jim. No custom liveries, no airliners, and no aircraft from outside the main sim. Make sure you've selected all players in the multiplayer, and select the North European server, and then just jump in. Okay, Murph. Autopilot off. Power back. We're a little bit high. So I'm going to try and land first. Then we'll get the owl camera set up for you guys. Now just remember, when you get landed and you taxi off the runway, if you wouldn't mind, just hit the escape key. It should disappear you. And hopefully then the sim will load in the other players. KG Moose says, what's the difference between an optimist and a pessimist? The optimist created the airplane. The pessimist created the seatbelts. Okay, what's your altitude here, Murphy? You're making yourself famous already. 500. Sue us on the styro, please. The water looks great, doesn't it? Although not too great, as in we don't end up in it. I can't see a thing because of ice. This is going to be fun. Stuart says, someone grab me a couple of cans of de-icer. And we'll go face cam on for the dramatic effect as we try and land this machine here. So our approach is still somewhat decent. Bart says, hey Murph, I'm back. Sad the fight sim doesn't work anymore, so I would be playing with you right now, but I can't. That's too bad, my dude. So we'll watch our approach here. Landing gear coming down. Speed is okay. Jim, you can manually select that server. Just click up by your gamer tag, and you should be able to sort it out there. I want to see the look on faces of Murph's passengers as he tells them, I want to try and land here.
500.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'm going to try and put it down here. Would you mind terribly if you were to fasten your seatbelts? Brace. Okay, notch of flaps coming in. Coming in. Notch of flaps going down, rather. Second notch of flaps. This is a scenic little airport, this one. Mind your height. Butter my croissant. Gorilla in the Mist says, when will we get our first heli? Don't know, dude. Well, what's your speed, Murph? 77 knots. Yeah. Happies are indicating good. ourselves on the centre line. It is not the most level of runways. Triangle. There's always two. Oh dear, there's loads of them. There's touchdown. 60 knots. Keep ourselves here in the centre line. Finish our flaps. And we're just going to get off of the main runway as quickly as we can. Remember guys, once you get landed, be sure to just hit the escape key. It won't take you out of the sim, it'll just take you out of the live mode. And we should be good to go then after that. Right, so we'll park ourselves here out of the way so no one can see us. We have to press that button. Then we have to press this button. And over here. And while that's thinking of things, I need to go up here and turn on the nameplate so we can see, well, just who are you? That looks good. Let me see. This, and this. They're all coming in together. It's a total gridlock. Bonnet is making an appearance in the field. Nice. Here comes Tarnish, Warhamster, and Prosper. It's not going to be this organised. This is the warm-up. Warhamster on approach. Oh, there's butter there. I can't believe it's not butter. Mayazansky. Botsing is down. Billy is inbound. I hope there's a landing gear. And he's down. Mountain biking rules in the house. Deep Future and Piat 691. TBMs. The triple threat landing. Nicely done, fellas. Bye, Darren. And they're down. WB 1990 inbound. Oh, that was butter. Big shot Moffy in the TBM. Nicely done, my dude. Great approach. The Flyboy, he's down. Technical is down. ACBR is behaving. He's gone around. Chris Gunn. Variable Possum. I don't know what that was. Nicely done, guys. Never says, can you post videos up on Discord? You can, just keep an eye for what channel to put them into. And be mindful of our rules and guidelines. Diesel Dan is down. Doug McTavish goes around. Prefontaine inbound. Somewhere. There he is. Nice. Andy Brown. Dan Moore and Bonehurt Drew. Godden is down as well. Merlin Flyer. Annie Pori is inbound. Merlin's wearing his cloak shield. Some very good landings here. Chilled Corky. This is hilarious. Yous are all doing a smashing job. This won't be the case at the next airport. Who was that? Captain Rudder. Nicely done, my dude. SD Bama's there as well. Well, there's no need for the medics. They're getting the night off. That'll change. There's Jibbo. Somewhere. Anywhere. Oh. Dangerous Brian is down. Ali Katz. The approach is good. Oh, nicely done. Making that look very, very easy. Vertical Flyer follows in. Sean Lego Man there as well. There's Centurion. Dropovino. One down Steam. Connor Anderson Music is here as Scotland 737 and Oran Barchett make an arrival. Frank Clark, eek! I landed on 2-9. Well, that's okay. HBR, Taz, and Fast Pete all make an arrival. More and more planes each week, I know, right? Nicely done indeed. Botsing says, good flying, have to go to sleep now. Till laters. Many thanks, Botsing. We'll see you on the next one. Cotton says, a never-ending stream of landing planes. Warren Forbes is here. He says, hello, considering purchasing Microsoft Flight Sim, but all I have is a mouse and keyboard, would it be enjoyable? Even if you can get your hands on an Xbox controller, it would be better. Bad Dog has made it. As did ACTS and Benny P. Nicely done, guys. Is there many left? Papa Joe B. Uh-oh. And he's okay. John Lambert says, thanks Smurf and the Fireflies. Gotta go to bed now. Many thanks to you, John. Centurion says, awesome scenery, dude. Great choice. Cool. Joseph Gambino says, Dougal, your transponder is off. He's a great dog. Billy is a-coming. I'm a-coming. What will you try to land at Kev? Says Gordon. I don't know. There's Jamfjord. Welcome, welcome. I reckon I'm going to stay with the Bonanza. Here's Nitro and HCVR. Joe Blow says, send the Coast Guard, I'm drowning. Oh dear. Cotton says, the icon for sure, lots of water to divert to. That's probably a smart choice. I'm not sure who's left, but there's an absolute pile of aircraft here already. Hello. Hi everybody. There's loads here. So our plan for the next leg, or for the next log, speaking of which, is there any? You wouldn't know your luck. You know, the odd log hanging around the place. No. And he's okay. Okay. Two-tone Mooney. I left you in this position. Now what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Mooney all the way. I think so. Papa Chubby says, thanks Murph. We'll call it a day. Great stream. Scott says, time to cook some dinner. We'll be in and out. Be all nice. Scott, what is for dinner this evening? Right, Murph. We're going to change up our machine here. As we go to this screen, and everything looks a little bit different. It's magic. Now, let me see. Buttons here to press. That might work. Nick is here. He says, greetings from Germany. Guten Abend. Or, well, this time, Guten Nacht. We're going for the Mooney. Didn't see that coming, right? What could go wrong? Dougal says, everything. Leftovers of wild rice soup, and we're going to add a few bits to it. Nice, dude. So we're going to restart our sim here in the background while we're waiting. Two-tone Mooney. It's a name that's going to stick. MT Graves says, this is the biggest game download I've ever done. Many thanks, Nick. But yeah, it's in terms of, like, you know, the download size, like you look at the likes of, say, a Call of Duty game, like them things are like 100 and odd gigs, and like they require updates of 100 and odd gigs every now and again. So this isn't actually that bad. Kinda. Two-tone Mooney. Yes, shower. That's me getting value for money. Yes, it's a third-party add-on, and I spent money on it, and I said, at blast, I'm going to fly it. That's exactly what I said. We'll try and get some effect out of the Mooney. The question is, around the corner or over the top? That is the good question, Warhamster. Over the top is crazy. Around the corner, you have a chance of kind of slipping it in. Pajero28 TDI is here. He says, thanks for the fun. See you next time. Ellen Ra. Cool, dude. That looks kind of nice. What else do we have here? We'll go with this song. So, our plan will take us from Kodiak down to Nanwalik. And this is going to be absolutely pajamas. Now, what did we say it was? 1.26. Oh dear. Look at all the planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 48 aircraft here that I can see. We won't panic. Right, Murphy. That has departure. Mooney time. I was expecting to get better speeds out of the Bonanza. This didn't happen.
Hey, good money.
Many thanks. The Mirhas, or the Mayor Hayes. I'm butchering your name, but many thanks, my dude. You're very, very welcome along. So where are we going to? Keb, K-E-B. Because this is going to be easy. It's going to take us about 37 minutes to get up there, and then all heck is going to break loose. So we started at 10:30, or 12 o'clock during the day. Flight conditions. Big and bold, I think that's what we went for. Yes, it is. All players, and let's go flying. Stock Bonanza is not an accurate model. You need to mod, otherwise it's not a Bonanza, says Nick. I believe that is correct. Adam Robinson says, what PC do you have to run Flight Sim 2020? I'll put the specs in there for you now, my dude. It has the right engine parameters. Nick says, are you from England, Murphy? Close, Nick. I'm from Ireland. We're just next door. Luxor says, I'm going for the standard edition X Cub. Could be a laugh, indeed. Right. What's all happening? We're back in our Mooney. Just make sure, guys, no custom liveries, no airliners. If you wouldn't mind, please. What destination? We're going to Nanwalek, KEB. Are you going to fly again? Says Benjamin. We are. We're doing the second and final leg into the craziest of all airports. It's pretty much like an ironing board. So, lights on, please. Recognition lights. Open a little fan thing gadget here. Oh, do you know what I need to do? Put the headphone mode on, because this thing is loud. Sound. Headphone mode on. Go back to about 70. Apply. Back. Fuel pump. That'll do. And we'll say clear prop. Open a window. Clear prop. As we go starting the engine. Go ahead now and turn on our avionics. Some lightage going on internally here as well. We go down to our little computers. We're going to go for initial altitude of 4,000 feet. Go ahead and arm that. I'm going to go to GPS mode so we know where we're flying. Taxi lights and strobe lights. We've got the whole shoot and shebang on here now. So that says runway 19 or 01. Oh, it's got to be 01, dude. Bart says, Murph, I was going to ask could I join in the Cessna Citation, technically an airliner because it's GA. No, not the Citation, my dude. Pick these two propellers, if you wouldn't mind. Rowley, hi, Murph, Rowley from Down Under. Good to be back with you. Makes my day. Well, many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. If you're from Down Under, well then it is happy Thursday to you. Hope you're keeping well, dude. Don't forget to close the window. Come on, Vic. We'll be catching chilblains. How are you, Vic? Hope you're keeping well, my dude. If you get a chance to watch the landing, it'll be in about 40 minutes. So, you know, if you're in and out of the stream, be sure to check it out. It's going to be like landing on an ironing board. It's nuts. DC Viper says, I'm so tempted to buy the Mooney, but I'm still having lots of fun with the DA40. The Mooney is excellent. I will give it that. You will not have fun in a jet on this occasion. The runway is too short for the landing. 100%. Ah, if you were able to join. See, Murphy didn't read it. That's what happened there. Okay, so we're going to sheepishly, very sheepishly, taxi up runway 26. Stuart Payne says, night guys, heading off to carry out more picture audits for work. Stay safe, keep the space, and enjoy the blue skies. Many thanks, Stuart. We'll see you on the next one, my dude. This landing is going to be off the hook. Causeway says, the taxiway is like the M50 toll on a Friday. It's going to be a bit like that, yes. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of moving around. Atlantic butter, just not over the hill. Keb is the shortest commercial runway in the United States. It is. It's crazy how small that thing is. That's probably enough runway for us. Right, Murph, one notch of flaps. Get ourselves turned around here. Well, it's time to blast off. Servas had a CTV. Everyone behind me, it's like bumper car. Oh, are we far enough? Let's test the owl stall capabilities. STOL. This could be good, bad, or indifferent. I don't know. The owl volume is terribly low. Hang on, we can fix that. Sound 70, 80. Aircraft engines. Try that. A little bit better. Okay, airspeed is alive. Guy person is in the house. There's 70 knots. We're good. 80, rotate. Ooh, careful. That was sporty. Positive rate and indicated gear coming up. Flaps here as well. I imagine they pretty much don't take off this direction. But we said we'll try it. Just to keep things kind of interesting. Beautiful scenery here, isn't it? Disappear me there. For obvious reasons. Ian Lafford says, is this our last leg? It is. Everyone going for the takeoff just behind us. They all went the same way. Be mindful of the mountain. It's very unforgiving. Aaron Wright is in the house. Happy Wednesday to you, dude. Lee Hartman says, are you going to be doing a special Christmas Day stream? Probably not. But we'll see. Bill Boardman says, thanks for the fight tonight. Stay safe, all. Many thanks, my dude. Yeah, look at the scenery. It's just... Look at the scenery. The Mooney is just fantastic. Aaron Wright says, what's up? Not much, dude. How are you? Okay, so we are going to set 4,000 in, which is already armed. We're now going to go to our nav mode and activate our GPS. Continue our climb here up to 1,000 feet per minute. As we turn back in. It's awesome scenery. There'll be no hanging around for this one. This is called Murph. Get down there as quick as you can, because it's going to be crazy once we get there. So it's a bit of a trek back. We're looking at about 30-ish minutes. We'll fly this machine on rental power, so see if we can speed that up. Have we just taken off from PADQ? We just have. Aaron Wright says, I'm an American. Nice one, dude. That's okay, Bart, you work away, dude. We'll see you on the next one. So, just about to hit 4,000 feet. Mind your buttons, Murph. Butterfingers. And the fireflies are there. I think this is going to be a little bit more comfortable for the TBMs. Now, the advantage of a TBM at this small, tiny little airport is going to be, well, they have reverse thrust. The Mooney has speed brakes. So this is definitely going to be interesting. King Laffer said, it's been nearly 3 months of Two Tone Murphy streams already. Can you believe it? I absolutely can't. Speed brakes and parking brakes. 3 months already. Holy moly. So power is good, speed is good. We're 30 minutes out. Paulson says, think you could do with an arrestor wire and tail hook. Scott Flanagan says, my 3080 hopefully arrives Friday, so I'll be joining you guys next week. Nice one, dude. Uh-oh. We'll just look this way. Oh, look. Nice scenery. It looks nice. Irish Aviator says, remember when landing was 20 planes or less? I know, right? T-Slayer says, the Mooney is a joy to fly. Aaron says, are we racing? Yeah, not really. Spooky Jim says, going 140 knots, everyone is passing me. Indeed. Creamers, where's he going? We're going to Nanmalik. K-E-B. We're going to try and put it on the ground down there. These guys will catch up. Don't worry. So, don't forget, guys, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube and on Twitch at 8 PM Irish time. If you do like these videos, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. You might consider liking and subscribing and following. And do be sure to check out our Discord. It looks all fancy and nice now. E-Core says, the famous Murphy's Flying Circus. Indeed. We're all there. Hang on, we'll do this. Man, you just broke my immersion. It looks better though. DC Viper says, sometimes it's nicer to go slow. I hear you. Centurion is getting great FPS here. Nice, dude. See, I knew the Barons and the TBMs would catch up. Guy Pearson says, congrats on 2 subs. Cool. Lucy Marshall's in the house. Hey Murph, left a like. I was updating the game, but my laptop froze on me. Oh dear. How are you keeping, Lucy? That formation flying is a lot harder than what it looks. No point in having great views if you're flying at a zillion knots. I agree. Ricardo's in the house. He says, hi from Portugal. Hello from Tipperary in Ireland, my dude. Happy Wednesday to you. Shall we get some mad music? Too close for comfort. Exhausted as usual, Murph, says Lucy. I'm so looking forward to Friday. Halloween. We have Halloween this weekend. Then he says, I'm in a DA40. Slow, but I shall have the last laugh. I hope. Oh, 25 minutes out. Looks like they're cuddling, says Irish Aviator. Now, there's a good chance, in actual fact, there's a good chance, you know, I'll crash here. But there's also a good chance I'll have to go around. So, guys, pay attention. The little airport is down here, where you see Kev. We will be landing this direction. So when you fly in, you can try going over the top of this mountain here, or fly in around this way and handrail it and then in. So what you need to do, because the chances of landing safely is so difficult, take up a holding pattern up here somewhere. Just stay in this area, and then when you see that the final approach is clear, well, then you can turn down and fly this way. Alright? So just make sure when you see the airport, keep an eye on it, but stay well away from the final approach. Hang around up here, and then one by one you can try your approach by coming in, and you can either handrail it and go hard left, or you can fly down and come in over the mountain and then try and put it down that way. That's important. Many thanks, Philip, for the subscribe, my dude. Alright, so again, when you're looking at the airport, which is a tiny little ironing board, hang around up here until you know that the final approach is clear. And again, if you take a chance, if you take the chance and you head down and you just happen to find someone on a final, just go around. Just stay out of this area completely. It's like the logs all over again. But because it is, like, I would class this as the most difficult landing. And, you know, if you're using live weather, if you have any sort of wind, it might help you. Chances are it'll make things a little bit harder. So it's all about rambling in and going in there. Ozflight Simmer is in the house. Good day to you, Shane. Hope you're well, my dude. We're trying to land over at Nanwalik, KEB, which is over here in Alaska. And it's either going to be great or it's going to be disastrous. We'll have to wait and see. I'm doing good, Shane. I hope you're well, my dude. How's the real world flying going? We have the flying circus with us tonight. We counted 56 other players with us this evening. The scenery here is absolutely fantastic. So we started off our travels out of Ted Stevens Anchorage back in well, pretty much the mainland. We headed down then to Kodiak, PADQ. That's a nice wide airport, no fear of, like, you know, murder, death, kill. And now we're heading over to Nanwalik. Osprey Simmer says, flight tomorrow, weather being a little stormy of late, but going good. Nice one, dude. Yeah, the weather here is actually not too bad, but with COVID things are locked down, so the local flying school is out of limits at the moment. But it's clear, which is great. It's just cold. As in, like, proper cold. It's 4 degrees Celsius. Where's the control for the speed brake on the Mooney? So, if you haven't got it mapped to a control, you could be in bother. Because I don't think... You have a speed lever button. Hang on, we zoom right in on this guy. You have the button here. And that'll deploy the speed brake. But try and bind a control for it, my dude. Otherwise it'll get super awkward. Red Dragon says, "Hi Oz, you recommended two-tone to me, and I can't thank you enough." Well, many thanks, guys. It's proper cold, and it's windy. This landing is going to be a hoot. We're about 20 minutes out. I tried doing it last night. It's one of the landing challenges in Microsoft Flight Sim. So the airport itself, wait till you hear this. It was formerly named as English Bay Airport. It's the shortest runway in the United States by commuter aircraft. The runway is 1,850 feet, but the Department of Transportation, in their wisdom, closed off the first 1,000 feet, making it only 850. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if we manage to get this thing, you know, landed on the first attempt, well, that's going to be like, you know, good news for everyone. Warren Forbes has just subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome all along. Happy Wednesday to you. So we can see a whole load of planes in the distance. Just by their fireflies. Their fire... What? What's he saying? This is one of the few airports I'm actually nervous about landing at. Joe Blow says, "There's a route through the mountains at AK-07. I'm going to try that one." Cool. Lucy says, "I am now off. Take care and stay safe." You take care, Lucy. Many thanks for joining us this evening. We'll just kind of morph out through the roof because it keeps the sound down. Right, we'll start the foot tapping music. TBM isn't even breaking a sweat, says DC Viper. Don't act like you're not impressed. Sir Vast says, "I'm so far behind it's not even funny." Indeed. But don't worry, there's plenty of time. We ain't going to get landed. Not for a good long time here. Wayne Prefontaine says, "I can't decide which approach is less desirable. Plummet at the runway from the mountains, or a sharp 90-degree turn and pray." I know, right? Causeway says, "The TBM may not be sweating, but the Baron is." Vasm says, "Getting the TBM to stop is the trick." Well, you have a reverse thrust, so it's not going to be too bad. Famous last words. Dougal forgot the pitot heat. Mucho ice, he says. Jefferson says, "Thank goodness for autopilot. One moment I'm flying with you guys in Alaska. The next I'm taking the dog out on a cold, wet, muddy field." Oh dear. Watch the mountains. Oh, we're okay for a bit. We're so close. This is going to be terrifying. You're not even going to need the face cam for dramatic effect. It's just going to be dramatic. Have you done one of these into Saba yet? Says Big Shot. We have. We've done Saba. That was a hoot. That was an education. Irish Aviator says you can turn at the end. Really need to as well. Yeah. So guys, if you're new here, don't forget, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. 8 o'clock Irish time here on YouTube and on Twitch. And be sure to check out the Discord channel. It looks rather fancy. Right, checking our fuel here. Switch to our right tank. I'm terrified. Philo is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Really appreciate that. So we're 13 minutes out. Dangerous Brian reports over 200 likes. Nice. Thank you all so very, very much. Dan Fjord says, Murph, this get together you were talking about. Reckon we can get Scott Voigt to cook? Absolutely. You might be happy about it though. There's lots of us. Aaron Wright, I'm new here. Indeed you are. You're very welcome aboard, my friend. Look at the mountains over there. Scott says, I would make assignments for who shops for what. There'll be lots of planes. Cryptic Dev is in the house. Happy Wednesday, dude. Colonel Fork says, Murph, don't tell Chippy I'm gonna have pizza for dinner. Now, Colonel, do I even need to ask? What do you mean no pineapple? We've had this discussion before. How can you have pizza without pineapple? Nick says, I wouldn't want to go swimming in the waters beneath us. Epic Fool is in the house. He's watching us over on Twitch. How's it going, dude? Cryptid Dev says, Two-Tone, notice me or I'll steal your bacon. Hello, Cryptid Dev. There's a lot of planes here, dude. Nvidia G4 says, my eggs and potatoes are ready, but I'll put you guys first. Well, that's nice of you. Pizza with jalapenos. Interesting. Tio says, where did you get the plane? So it's available in the Microsoft Marketplace in the sim. Crypto Dev said, I went flying on Saturday on a Dakota. Nice, dude. This is the Coronado Mooney M20 Ovation. It's about $30-ish, I think. It was rough. I imagine. Tony has just subscribed. Many thanks, Tony. 10 minutes out. Anyone else worried yet? Red Dragon says, I burnt my Hawaiian pizza earlier. I should have put it in a lower temperature. Oh! So Barrett is in the house. He says, it should be an interesting one tonight. Oh, yeah. Seth says, my M20 just won't say bye to the ice on its windshield. Oh, dear. Have you tried the little demister button down here? Defrost. Try that. Jonathan Alfonso's here.
Hey, good morning.
RC Addict has subscribed. Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome along. You're more worried about the Baron on our 6.
Hey, good morning.
We're all there. Cryptic Dad for the subscribe. Many thanks. You can change your weather, guys. Yeah, like it's this airport is going to be hard enough without, like, you know, wind. So yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. Dan Markham says, yeah, let's do a meetup. It's only 1,500 kilometers, 2 ferry rides. But that's one hell of a road trip. Waltons is in the house. Happy Wednesday, my dude. He says, did you pick this landing especially for Halloween, Murph? Oh, it's going to be scary. Quick check on our map here. Oh dear. You can feel it. The fear is real. This was smart. Billy says, well, for sure, some are going to have to park in the sea. This airport requires a late turn onto final. It just does. It's crazy. And there's every chance I'm not going to do this. Not in the first go. And there's every chance, you know, I'll just go straight into, like, the mountain. Seven minutes out. Scott says, just remember, plan for Oshkosh 2022. Start saving your pennies now. If we can find the right kind of place, we may just have that cookout. Awesome. Stop at the countdown. You're making me nervous. Warhamster says the music is upping the tempo and the heart rate. Oh god, it is. 7 minutes. Like Riverdance. Perhaps that sentence is a sign of things to come. Renamed Sea Dance. Texas One Flyby says, ooh, Oshkosh, yes. Been there 3 years ago. The last year Concord flew. Ah, nice. We're going to try and do some sort of a meetup for 2022 over in Oshkosh. If we can. You know, when the world gets back to normality. Vic says, I have faith in you that you'll be able to handle this. We're all counting on you. And don't call me Shirley. Noah Wood is in the house. How's it going? Oshkosh is like the mecca of aviation. It's a massive air show in North America, in the United States, Wisconsin. Depending on where you're going to travel to. Chicago's not too far. Be it the largest aviation gathering on the planet. So we're going to fly around here, Murph. So get your heading indicator. Whoop, don't zoom out. Get your heading indicator this way. And we're going to go to heading mode. And as we do that... Are we getting nervous yet? 5 minutes out. Right, altitude here, Murph. We're going to bring it down 2,000 feet. Feet. Go 1,000 feet per minute. For speed. Blood pressure is spiking right about now. Looks like a scene from the movie The Battle of Britain. Daka 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 daka. This is going to be epic. Annalisa's in the house. How are you? Happy Wednesday to you. Ooh, the music has gone full on. Like from a film advert. Epic Phil says, you wore brown pants, right, Murph? X says, I've always loved these bee swarm that collectively buzzes towards the landing. Following you. Cool. Warhamster says, it's a shame you can't play the theme from 633 Squadron. Either that or like the actual flying circus. It's just over that hill. 3 minutes. Dam busters. More like Ghostbusters. The question is going to be, who are you going to call? You got the music right there. Do you know what this needs now? This needs a bit of... You guys are dangerous. One minute out. See you on the runway. Flash C. Remember, boys, 3 nights and 3 days of hard fighting, you will be relieved. Possum says the Icon 5 is looking good right now. Indeed. Taz says, are there any logs at the end of the runway? There might be a Mooney-shaped log if I get this wrong. Noah Wood has just subbed. Many thanks, dude. Texas One Flyboy says, I'm watching in 4K, full screen for these landings, make them good. Osflight Zero says, that's right, Murph. I am dangerous. Okay. I'm genuinely nervous on this one. This is brilliant. Benny P says, it'll even be more challenging for me. It's my first attempt to land here. No, right? And he takes a drink to calm the nerves. Crypto Dev says, I landed here once. To see, that is. Oh dear. No worries, we all expect failure. Okay, Murph. Down to 1,000. Yup. Good devil. Breaking the dang immersion. Face cam on for the dramatic effect. This is going to be terrifying in every possible way. Autopilot off.
Hey, good morning.
This is going to be fun. As Sky Chaser 69 is now following. Many thanks, my dude. So. It's all the way down there. It's tiny. Right. We got this. Famous last words. Oh, here goes the neighborhood. Turns on left base. This is just... It's crazy. I know. Trying to land. Oh, it says, do you do Twitch? I do Twitch and YouTube. Landing gear coming down. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Get a notch of flaps going here as well. Watch your height and watch your speed. Now you might be saying, Murph, where's the runway? It's that way. This could be fun. The autopilot is off. You can panic now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're going to try and do this. Now, there's every chance this is going to need to go around. Every chance. Full flaps. Look at the state of this approach. Mind the trees, Murphy. Stall. There's the brakes. Ooh, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Touchdown. Keep the brakes on. Don't hit them TBMs, they look wonderful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can fix it. Hang on. You saw nothing. Let's see that again, sports fans. Right, I left you in this position. Oh dear, don't do that. I didn't like that. Where's this button? Let's try it from here, shall we? Right. Now, are our brakes out? They are. I was so close to it. We'll try it again. As smooth as a baby's... Yeah. That's right, Murph. You are dangerous. It's like epic fail. How not to land your Mooney. That didn't work. It came close, though, in fairness. That was very close. We'll try it again. This time, I reckon we'll do it. The bank angle would be instant death. I know, right? Right, you got this, Murph. Landing gear is down. Flaps are full. Whoever greases this, I'm no longer your friend. Oh, dear. Speed. Watch speed. There's a stall. That's okay. Touchdown, Murph. Oh, that was a bounce. That was a big bounce. Oh, 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 oh. Will he do it? Huzzah, he's done it. And the crowd goes wild. Right. You think that was bad? Now you guys have to do it. Now remember, guys, oh, don't go off the edge. Be careful parking, right? Right, that'll do us. Parking brake comes on. Totally ignore everything else. Now you gotta wait, We gotta see who it is first. Nameplates. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. Disappear me. Hang on, they're actually doing it? What is this sorcery? Warhamster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And he's going around. People actually made it. This is insane. Okay. HCBR inbound. Many lives will be lost. He lines up the approach. Kind of making this look easy. Full reverse thrust. We got a winner. The flyboy. Uh-oh. Creamer's just ended up in the wet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Remember your space. Uh-oh, Creamers. Cat's down. Ooh. What's going to happen down here? It's organized uh-oh. Reco Flyer made it. Deep Future's inbound. What's going to happen here, fellas? WB. Go around, Sean. Go around, Sean. And he's gone around. Uh-oh. Look out. It's all happening. Jet tech. Drop the anchor, dude. Uh-oh. Luxor's down. Here comes Jepson. It's a go around. Catfish 911 is in the house. How long are you going to be live? Just got home and found you here. Haven't started my sim yet. This is our last landing, I'm afraid. Here's Penny. You can do it. Uh-oh. 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 Bot Tip and Ali Katz. They line up the approach. Oh. 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 Go around. And she's okay. Nicely done, Bot Tip. Mountain Biking Rules got down, as did Epic Fool. Burrell Creamers is... Uh-oh. Jimbo! Look out! Look out! That's carnage. Hello, darkness, my old friend. And it's a go around for Dougal. Right, guys, don't forget, make sure you press escape once you're finished. That'll help load in the other guys. SD Bama. Will he stop? He's invisible, so we won't see the shame. The shame! Jefferson, another attempt. Dave is behind him. It looks better. It looks safer. Jefferson is down. Dave is down as well. Who picked the airport? Fly Darren. Sean Legaman is down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But will they stop? Will they? Will they? Will they? Will they? Will they? Craft monkey, that's not looking good. Honey. Oh dear. Merlin Flyer's down. Nicely done, dude. Here's Taz. Bit of a bump. Please collect your landing gear. Dangerous Brian will appear any moment, I hope. Come on, Brian, you've got this. And he's down. Pilot Randy's down. Dougal made it down. John is departing. Glum Tapestry's down. Centurion! Oh, we're getting there. Bad Dog made it. Joe Blow has a go around. Remember, guys, hit escape as soon as you're down. It'll just unload the model and it'll allow the other guys. Cater Comet made it. Cool. Damfjord and Prefontaine. Nicely done. Adding bridge landing to my resume. Jet Tech and Causeway. Ooh, Jet Tech. Uh-oh. 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 Copper Pete made it. Uh-oh, Nitro. Maybe he's okay. Someone still in the pattern. I crashed. Glad it wasn't on your screen. You were lucky. So many aircraft. Such a small airport. Chris says, you going anywhere else tonight? I enjoyed this great laugh. Afraid not, my dude. We're just about finished for this evening. Philly 5 is about 3 minutes away. Darren Holmes says, I feel like I just won the cup after that. Uh-oh, who's this? Epic Fool. He's still taxiing. All the names. We're getting there. Oh, who's this? Warhamster's down. Huzzah. He's there somewhere. We could have done with some logs to stop everyone from falling off the edge. I know, right? King Lafford is off. We'll see you in the next one, dude. Yeah, no worries, Chris. Be sure to join us on Discord. The guys set up group flights all the time. I tend to ramble in there myself. He's okay. Scotland 737 out for the spin. Ah, Snobs is here. I'm back. There's still about 6 of you to come in. Okay, cool. Guys, if you're finished flying, if you wouldn't mind just hitting the escape key, it'll unload the aircraft from the server temporarily. It just means that the other guys should be able to load in. As I said, there was 50 odd of us flying here tonight. They were there just moments ago. Electric Soldier is now following. Many thanks, my dude. They're here somewhere. I mean, look at the state of the landing here, like. There's Centurion. What's going to happen here? They're trying to do it all over again. Uh-oh. Centurion is for the approach. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're too low, Coog. You're too low, Coog. You're too low, Coog. Many thanks, Dougal. We'll see you again in the next one. Well, he made it. Will he stop it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's Godden. He's going around. I reckon the Coast Guard are kind of busy. I'll see you guys soon. Alison says, I got down but couldn't be seen. Oh dear. You know what that means? We'll have to do this again. Maybe off the stream sometime. Uh-oh. Damn, Fjord is down. Nicely done. Right, you lot of crazy people. It's time to end our stream for this evening. I want to say a big massive thanks to all the new peoples who have joined us here for tonight. Many thanks to B Mint for the raid earlier on. That gave us a huge boost of people. For everyone who hit the like button, the subscribe button and the follow button. Thank you also very much as well. We'll be back on Friday night with another stream. Big shout out to Shane, who is Oz Flight Simmer. Be sure to check out Shane's channel, guys. He needs no introduction. But if you're new to Flight Sim and you're wondering who's the good uns, well, he's one of the good uns. Be sure to check it out as Bottom makes another approach, as does Benny P. But anyway, I want to thank you all so very much. Be sure to check us out on Discord. The guys will be hanging around there for a couple of more hours, I would think. The link has just gone through on the chat there now. So yeah, that's it for Wednesday. We've Halloween going to hit us at the weekend. Who knows what sort of spooks and scares we have in store. So until then, what field am I in? Where's the button? That doesn't want to work. You got him broke it, Murph. We'll look at this lot for a while as Jet Tech tries to do with something. Anyway, go home now. There's Philly, he's down. Huzzah! Anyway, well done, and see you on Friday. Good night.